Russell, so what is it you love about music?
Shut that thing off for a second, man. I'll tell you the truth, all right? Look, I trust you, so I'm just gonna lay this right on you. Just make us look cool.
I will quote you warmly and accurately.
Well, that's what I'm worried about. You see, some of us, we got girlfriends back home, you know? Some of us have wives. And some of the people that you meet on the road are really amazing people.
That was a nice yawn. All right, Ron and Fez show, 866-RUN-0-FEZ, 866-RUN-0-FEZ. I can tell by the big generic opening that, Earl, you're somewhat happy that Led Zeppelin is back together.
Yeah, I'm pretty jacked.
Yeah.
I'm very jacked that they got back together last night in London, but you know they're coming back to the States.
Oh, thanks for being the last guy to bring that up to me. Appreciate it. It really means a lot. Hey, it's Tuesday, Earl. Do you want to two for this fucking thing. Out of all the Led Zeppelin, that's the one you need to grab, Mr. Generic?
It's the first thing that popped in my head.
Absolutely, it's the first thing that popped in your head, Mr. NEW. All right, Ron and Fez show, 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. You're excited too, Dave?
I am extremely excited. The Zepp!
Yeah,
We're getting the lead out, baby.
Yeah,
and we're
thanks.
starting early on a Tuesday morning.
Mm-hmm. 30 years, too late, and here we
No
go.
way. No way. Not for one of the greatest bands of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how old they are. They still rock like hell. And that's why we're happy to have them back, baby.
Yeah, we are. I'm as excited as Great White. I am really that excited today. I hope they dress up like Vikings. I hope they dress up like Vikings and tour the States.
They're just going to give you straightforward rock and roll, I think. This time around, no more of the antics. I think they're a cut above Great White as well, Mr. B.
Well, you're right about that. Earl, you sure you don't want to grab an immigration song, or you done? You done for the day?
I'm done for today.
You generic motherfucker. You are so generic. Seriously.
Well, the song I wanted to
You
do
know
was-
what this reminds me is when Skinner went on a tour. Before you know it, Led Zeppelin's going to be playing county fairs. All right, 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. A major announcement to make today that we got into this, and I think it's going to it's going to change everything around here. The Ron and Fez show will change, evolve one more time. Fez, are you ready to make the announcement?
Not right now, Ronnie. Not right now. Maybe in a little bit. So we'll make the announcement a little bit later, but just not right now. Not off the bat.
All right, it's Ron and Fez show, 866 Ron-0-FEZ, 866-Ron-0-FEZ. Barry, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, love the opening song. The 10th caller get a free Cadillac?
You know what? I think what we're going to do is give away some rock gear. I think we're going to give away some rock gear.
Don't get mad at them just because they're great and just because you've heard their songs. Mm-hmm. The reason why you've heard so many of their songs so many times.
Are you going to lecture me on this?
No, not you. I'm saying that caller.
How many of us here have seen them live?
Not me.
I have. So let's not sit around and try to fucking tell me about Led Zeppelin. All right?
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the guy.
But I'm fucking talking to you. Why we're all popped about this. This is not as exciting as you think. And Earl, you really can go just a little deeper. I mean, we are on satellite.
I understand that, but
Do you?
Yes, I do. But I mean, it's just a kick-ass rock song.
Yes, we've known that 5 million times. We actually do. We all understand.
I don't know. I still get that rush like towards the end when the piano kicks in. I love that song. I can't help myself.
So good.
Great.
You're right.
It's exciting.
When that
day.
keyboard kicks in, I get, just with the drums and everything, John Baum dominating.
And you've never had the opportunity to write for Rolling Stone when you're able to critique a song like that? John Bonham and everything, all the good stuff.
Right.
It's going to be great. All right, Ron and Fez show, hanging out with you today. Trying to go over some of the stuff for today, but Letitia's also weird. It's a very odd day. I'm not going to lie to you about that. It's a very odd day on the Ron and Fez show. But Letitia tells me that she's got some things that she's trying to deal with. So let's grab her. Just bring me Letitia into the room. Here she comes. Come on in, darling. I came in here today and there's a lot of odd feeling with the announcement and everything. And now you were all freaked out about something else. What's going on in your life, darling?
I'm having a show on December 29th where I work at the Bowery Poetry Club.
I did not know that you worked at the Bowery Poetry Club.
Yes.
You do poetry yourself?
I do.
Yeah. Let me guess. None of it rhymes?
Not
Say-
a lot of it rhymes now.
Say I'm old school. I need a lot of rhyming.
It's not poetry. It's just rambling.
It's Sarah yelling about the government, and I'm going to guess men. You got a lot of problems with men in
I've
your
got
poems?
a lot of men poems.
Right, I know. That's why I don't ever like to show up at a poetry reading, because all the heat is turned towards the white male. And I don't want to represent. I don't want to be sitting in there as the white male. All right, so you're doing a big show there at the Bowery Poetry Club.
Yes.
Yeah, and this is December 29th.
Yes.
Okay.
I was having the roster was Art of the Topless and Crankcase.
All right, so to me, this big show sounds like every show I've been to in the last year. Why don't we just call that the ronandfez.net Christmas party and move on from there? So you got two great bands.
Yes.
And they're going to be rocking a poetry club.
Yes.
Yeah. Now let me tell you something about that Art of the Topless. You're not just listening to a show; you're seeing a show. Because every song is a theater piece. There are people putting on hats and costumes, and it's...
I love that.
Yeah.
It's like an Alice Cooper type thing.
It really is.
That's cool.
I thought the Tubes were back. I go, they're telling a story, not just for my ears, but for my eyes. All right, so you got our two buddy bands.
Yep.
Crankcase is GVAC's band, and of course, Art of the Topless is Dawn's band.
Yes.
Okay, great. So go ahead.
Well, okay. I talked to both of them and everything was fine. I booked them 2 months ago. In October, and
are we invited to this?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, good. All right, great.
And I was talking, and I seem to have some problems with Crankcase, but specifically because all of them are great. Mikey D. I don't know what's been going on, but I talked to him, and he was telling me that he did not like the way he made it sound. He just did not like Art of the Topless, and he started making excuses of why he wasn't gonna. Like, he wanted to know.
They're gonna back out. They're not gonna play.
I don't know. I think they are. I got a call on Friday where Mikey D calls me, and he's like, well, we have all gotten together and decided that to cover commuting and parking, we're going to need $400
Right.
to play, guaranteed.
And this is the last minute. You thought you booked them as friends, and now you got to come up with $4 bills.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which, of course, I can't afford.
Right. Because you're just doing this as a party, not a promotional thing to raise funds.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm charging at the door just to pay the bands. You know, and I don't know what's going on with him, but I know that he doesn't. He literally, when he was talking to me on the phone, said, we have to headline. He demanded that they headline, and then he said, we have to headline, fuck Art of the Topless.
Why? Why fuck Art of the Topless?
I don't know.
Jesus.
It's just messed up. And he calls me 2 weeks before. I told him 2 months ago. I don't know why he's getting all crazy now.
Now, Earl, you've dealt with him a lot before the gigs, and there's always
drama.
Yeah, we always need chords and stuff like that.
Significant drama. I know the story chapter and verse. This is typical. This is typical of him. It's like, oh, we'll do anything you want, and then all of a sudden, last minute, bam! All these demands. We need this. We need that. We need it in cash. We need it. We can't send a check. We can't.
But the whole thing about headlining is a little, you know what I mean? Like, it's not the kind of gig where, you know what I mean? Like, there's not going to be industry people there.
It's Crankcase.
Yeah. And why doesn't he like Art of the Topless?
I don't know. I think he doesn't like Mikey background.
I thought everybody liked Mikey background. What did he say?
He made it very clear that he didn't want to share his drums. He was asking specifically about, he said, because I just want to make sure that there's a house set or something, because I don't want to share my drums, and we should all have each other, our own instruments, blah, blah, blah. But I heard that he doesn't like Mikey background. I can't say.
Who told you? You can write it down. Write it down
who.
for me. I promise I won't say.
He's jealous. Mikey D.
You're fighting over a non-existent headlining spot.
I know. It always happens. And I tell you, it used to happen when I did, comedy shows and all, too. Everybody was always worried. Oh, okay. He's a gossip, by the way, this one, isn't he? He's a gossip.
100%.
Gossip. All right, so...
and a little pudgy.
What do you...
I'm just pointing it out.
What do we need to do here? Is there any way that we can... does it matter to anybody else who closes and who opens?
No, not at all. This is my show. I'm the one
But you wanted
producing
Art
it.
of the Topless to close because they've got the heat on them right now. I mean, the thing with Crankcase is they do one show a year. That's
Right.
one of their problems, where Art of the Topless is out at every gig, and they're like, hey, what can we do, songs about the show. I mean, look what they did at the last gig. Anthony sang, Dawn sang, Fez sang. Earl did a song that he's only played on the show once. I mean, they really put a lot into it.
Yeah, Art of the Topless brings in the guest stars. So I don't know why Crankcase is thinking, or Mikey D, I should say, is thinking that, they should be top bill.
And let me say this, too, about Mikey Background. Do not hold him responsible for his wife. That is unfair. Obviously, we all have our own personal problems with her.
Sure.
But Mikey Background is a saint.
Oh, he's a wonderful person. Maybe Mikey D's jealous because Mikey Background's perm is just a little more hip than
Or
Mikey
real.
D's perm.
The fact that it's naturally curly.
Exactly.
Now, with Mikey Background's chick, she got the handshake from me the other night. Oh, is that all I get? Is there no more? No, just the handshake. That's it.
Not friendly.
She can be cold.
No, that's me. I'm setting up boundaries now.
I see what's going on.
You know what? 2008 is the year of the boundary for Ronnie B.
Why? Why did you do that?
Because 2007 can kiss my ass.
Okay. All right. But, for Mikey D.
2007, you're an ass-fingering bitch, and I'm glad to walk out on you because I'm going to spend all next year with 2008. All right, that's all I got to say.
Ass-fingering.
Now, I don't understand Mikey D's prick move of demanding $400.
That's what's upsetting.
As this is, weeks away.
Do you recall how many times this came up?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
It's just, and it had to be cash.
Do you forget every time that we did like Hard Rock or something that at the very last second, after all the budgets were in, there would be something like this, and he would be screaming at Earl, and then finally Hard Rock Johnny would have to come into it.
Yeah, I would explain the process, and he was like, cool. And then all of a sudden at the last minute, he goes, well, it has to be cash. I'm like, I said, give me receipts. We'll reimburse you. We'll give you a check and distribute it. It's like, no, everyone's really nervous about checks. We have to have cash. I'm like, it's like, we're dealing with a corporate
But he always
structure.
says that. I've never seen like Jersey Rich or anybody else upset about any of it.
They have their own equipment.
Yeah.
I don't understand where this $400 comes in, and it's the same thing all the time. This is a poor girl who's an intern and works at a poetry shop. She's gonna pay you $400?
Yeah, at the very best, if you're a poet, you're going to end up doing not good. And I mean, that's if you're an amazing poet.
Yeah.
Letitia, I wish you had come to us first so I could have given you the lowdown on this Mikey D, how he operates.
Oh, please, Fezzy, let's not make it personal.
He's a grift.
No, he's not a grift.
He is.
He's not. He's a good guy, but he likes to close the shows.
Yeah.
And I remember this happened once with Brother Joe, where he acted like they opened for us. When they came over, one of Joe's bands did like a guest set at one of our gigs. He then made it seem like they were an opening act. And I'm going, nobody's opening and no one's closing.
I think
There's one act here. It's Ron and Fez. That's the act.
And why are his electronic drums so precious that no one else can touch them?
Please let him use real drums. I don't want him to come back in that 1985 thing.
Magnavox. I think his drums were made by Magnavox.
Plug-in bongos is what they are.
I think the D in Mikey D's name stands for diluted because Are the Topless is such a bigger band, and quite frankly, Crankcase.
Do you mean delusional?
Yeah,
it's
does.
over.
But why stop and correct him? Then it's just more time.
Oh,
Just let him be stupid.
Whatever the word is.
See, this is where I don't want to be. This is where I don't want to be, Fez.
The point is, he doesn't see reality correctly, and that's the point. And
No one's ever argued that.
Enough's enough.
That's like
though,
this.
Mikey.
That's like saying the sun brings us our warmth. It's just there's no reason to say it.
It doesn't even make sense. Like, commuting from New Jersey, he makes it seem like he's coming from, like, 2 states away or 3, like, across the country or something. But, like, $400 to park and commute from New Jersey.
He's actually from
doesn't make
Queens, so he's lying to you.
That's messed up.
Jersey Rich comes from New Jersey. He has a bass player and an amp as big as Earl's shoebox. That's it. So
He's very 1966.
there's no reason.
He's like saying the high numbers. It ain't gonna. Yeah. Well, why do you need two bands? What's wrong with one band?
I'm having a few bands, and I just wanted both of them because I really liked both bands.
Right.
And I thought it'd be really great to have them both together in one show.
Right.
It's not.
It really
It's too much
isn't.
trouble.
It's
Mikey D can't exist with other bands around.
Have you ever even heard Crankcase do an original? And remember, Mikey D is the musical director of Crankcase, so I do hold him responsible. They play L.A. Woman all the time. These guys have these guys.
Yeah, but it's great. I like hearing
It's
L.A.
the same
Woman.
thing. L.A. Woman, and then a little Jumpin' Jack Flash.
I like rock and roll. I don't have a problem with that.
They have as much variety as Earl's taste in openers.
Yeah, thanks for taking me back to that. Come on, Earl.
What? I like.
I know, but Hicks does the openers. You don't. You're too fucking generic. All right? You're like Muni's old playlist. We've got it. It's comforting, but we don't want comfort every morning. We're trying to jump off and get a start here.
Rock and roll didn't jump you off?
I'm telling you right now, we're at the point now where there might be no opening fucking music. And we just start the show like normal people. All right? Because too much time is... What am I doing talking about? See, this is what frustrates me about stopping and talking. All right, Letitia, I'm going to fix this. The show's canceled. No one's doing
Good.
the show.
Like that.
And I want you to board up the old poetry place.
That doesn't sound good.
That'll
Yeah.
show him. That'll show him.
Yeah.
Letitia will lose some money, but that'll show Mikey D. And that's all we really care about.
All right, here is Patrick from Art of the Topless. Hi, Patrick.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
I was calling because, as far as I know, we really hadn't ironed out everything anyway as far as my band playing at this.
You're ready to pull out?
Well, I talked to Letitia for about 5 minutes at the end of the night, Friday night, after the sound man had gotten drunk at Bar 9 and locked my amp up in the basement. And I was a little preoccupied with that. I couldn't really give her my full attention. And I had every intention of getting in touch with her this week, but it's only Tuesday, and I haven't done that yet. Who she had talked with previously was Topless Mike, the bass player. And
No one talks to a bass player and thinks they're getting anywhere. All right, so you might not have a gig at all, Letitia.
This is turning out great.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
whole
well,
thing is a
I mean,
nightmare for you.
I'm not saying that we're not going to do it or that we wouldn't do it. It's just we really hadn't even, worked everything out. As
Patrick,
how
the
we
gig
were
is
gonna do it.
canceled. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's a poet.
Careful, Letitia. This is where Patrick pulls the Mikey D move and asks for a big check.
Why are you fighting with everyone, Fez? The news today?
Yeah.
Got you all...
I'm all wound up.
Yeah. All right, so you've still got to talk to her, Patrick.
Yeah. So and actually, let me just ask Letitia because I really don't know where to contact her, and maybe she could get in touch with me through my MySpace.
Yeah. She'll get in
Absolutely
touch
will.
with you.
All right.
All right.
All right,
Talk to
thanks
you
a
later.
lot. Catch you later.
By the way, you guys are opening. All right, talk to you later. Bye. I'd like to see a drum off, if we could. I would not mind getting a battle of the drums going.
Mikey background would thwart Mikey D. Thwart him right in the ass. Mikey D is just overrated. He plays it sort
Overrated by who?
of me.
Okay.
Himself.
I don't know who else is rating him.
He has a very dated style of drumming.
Yeah. Here's Cooter. Cooter, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, boys? How you doing?
Hey.
I kind of missed the beginning of this. What's going on here? Like Dave's like all of a sudden hear him saying that we got no variety and anything like that. I think for variety we have to actually be playing some shows. We haven't played a show in fucking forever.
Cooter, you're in Crankcase.
That's not a good defense. Hey, man, we'd have more variety if we could get booked.
Exactly, but I missed the beginning of this though. What show are you guys talking about as far as like a party?
There's some party that, and this has nothing to do with me and Fez,
Okay.
at the Bowery Poetry Club.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And you guys are pulling some kind of, last-minute thing with the promoter, is all we found out today.
See, I knew nothing about even a
Yeah.
show.
I knew that.
Why don't you start and deal with Cooter?
Yeah, I'd probably be a better person to deal with, I think.
You and Mike Topless, you only talk to bass players.
That's another thing. I don't understand. I'm talking to these people. I talked to them 2 months ago, and they can't tell the rest of their band that they agreed to play
They're always
my
high.
show.
Everyone is high.
Yep.
Yeah, they really are.
I don't understand. I literally talked to them, I know mid-October.
You act like responsible people would never be in a band, honey, particularly at their ages.
Exactly. All right, boys. Well,
All right.
I guess, I don't know.
Hey, looking forward to L.A. Woman.
Again.
All right, talk to you later. All right, this gig is falling apart on you.
It looks like it.
Sounds like Cooter agrees with us, though, about Mikey D.
So wait, Mikey D is negotiating a price, and he doesn't even talk to his other band members.
Oh, it's going in his pocket.
Yeah, Cooter's not going to see a dime.
It's the Mikey D switcheroo. He's been doing it since 2003.
Yeah.
He said all of us got together and decided.
Right, band meeting.
And
Band
nobody
meeting.
even knows.
Having a band meeting, everybody.
That
You
means
better be
him,
there.
Helen, and Lene.
Yeah. And that's when you end up yelling at the sound guy. Look, this is a band meeting. That's for the players in the band. Get out. We're tired of your opinion. And it always ends up, the sound guy ends up managing.
And he was, because when I was dealing with it, he was like, yeah, we need gas and we need tolls and people coming in from and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, it's like, but we already discussed this, and everyone else
it's already done.
It's already done, and everyone was like, yeah, we're cool with it. And now all of a sudden, everyone's broke at the same time.
Yeah, he watches gas prices just to see when it's the right time to hit someone up for gas money.
But see, the thing is, if you were to bring that into the early part of the negotiations, then it's part of the budget and everyone understands.
Yeah.
But when you wait to the last second, that money can't, it's coming from nowhere. It doesn't exist.
It's not right to do.
He's trying to hold this poor girl hostage.
And believe me, if this club had anything going for it, you think they'd be doing poetry? I saw Allen Ginsberg one time, who's probably like the most famous poet of the last, 50 years. And after he did his last poem, I saw him walk out in the street and start hitchhiking. And Mikey D, was the headliner.
Oh, boy.
So, I mean, it's not an easy way to go about it.
They couldn't have given him a cab, Mr. Ginsberg.
I mean,
the guy wrote Howl.
I know, but like every book of poetry that's ever been done sells like 150 copies tops. And I actually read this thing before, that more people in this country write poetry than read poetry. So even people that write poetry aren't interested in reading poetry. It's the craziest thing ever.
Well,
I'd be like saying there's more bands in this country than albums sold.
It seems like poets sort of take a little bit. There's no set rules for poetry. It can rhyme. It can not rhyme.
Here's what a poem is. A poem is a guy who doesn't know how to play guitar. Play guitar, you'll have a song.
Yeah.
That's what we want to listen to, a song.
It's just a nice, convenient excuse not to use punctuation or grammar. You can write whatever you want and call it a poem.
And to talk in that beatnik way, that like, I see guy, and then I went down to my house.
That's not beatnik, so I don't know what you're doing 70s jive.
I lost my money. Money ain't worth having.
Isn't that the blues?
That's not beatnik. It is not. I'm telling you right now. It doesn't even make sense what you're doing. Why don't you just get ready for the new Zeppelin tour? Talk about hearing the same songs over and over. There's not going to be any thing coming out of that's new. Exciting.
When they play the Garden, Jersey, Mikey D will insist that Crankcase headlines that tour as well.
Here's what I don't understand. How come these bands are here for that and not for the RonFez.net Christmas party?
I don't know.
And why can't we have that in the poetry thing in the Bowery? Why couldn't we stay on the island?
I think I talked to them about it, but it wasn't big enough. Like, it holds like 170 something, but it wasn't big enough for the.
Come on, please.
Party.
Living in a dream world. That would have been perfect. I could have read some of my poem. I've got a new poem called Shut Up, Dave. Shut up, Dave. You're yelling out nonsense. That's all it really is.
Really?
Yeah, and let the place go crazy.
More of a haiku.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
What exactly is a haiku?
It's a Japanese poem, and then you have to work with a certain amount of syllables in each line.
How is a haiku different from a high C? One of them I know is a refreshing beverage.
A haiku doesn't have real fruit juice.
Then I like the other one. I like high C.
I thought haiku was 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables.
That's right.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Does anything have to rhyme there?
No.
No.
Nope.
I don't really like rhyming. My favorite poet is Shel Silverstein. I like a nice rhyme. And draw me a picture. I like a fun picture next to it.
Light in the attic, a beautiful little picture.
Boy, I tell you, the worst day in school is when the teacher's reading to you and she doesn't stop and turn the book around. From that is the beginning of no fun times that stay there forever. First grade, everybody likes when she just turns it around and everyone leans forward. You're fucking paying attention. By second grade, there's no pictures. You see everybody start to wander off. Fuck, I hate school. Last year was so much fun.
Doodling on the desk.
Yeah, right. Right away, you're just drawing fucking torture pictures.
I'd always write dick.
And that was for yourself?
So Dick. He'd know it was his desk.
Tits, maybe.
And they acted like the desk was destroyed whenever a teacher found a desk that you'd drawn on. They act like that was it. That would be the end of the school district. It's all over from that point on. All right, Ron and Fez show, 866 Ron Zero Fez, 866 Ron Zero Fez. I said we had an announcement that would change everything today, and I was going to do it at the start of the show, but Fez was not ready. How about now, Fez? Are you up for it?
No, I think we should still wait a little bit. I think we should still wait some.
Okay.
If that's all right with everybody.
Well, it's all right with everybody, but, I don't want to get into things, and then we've got a big major announcement to make. Regis is going to host the Oscar red carpet for ABC. Who did it before? Who was doing that before? I don't like the red carpet stuff that they do for the Oscars anyway. I think there's too much talking. Yeah. I like the fact that you don't know, like movie stars, you don't know everything about them like you do with TV stars. Mm-hmm. So I don't really care who everybody is wearing. So I very rarely watch any of the pre-Oscar buzz.
I don't really watch them only because those award shows are so long enough that it's like it's like watching 3 hours of Super Bowl pregame coverage. You're burnt out by halftime of the Super Bowl. Uh-huh. So to keep it fresh, I just go right into the Oscars. I don't, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. I mean, they don't get any interviews.
Well, here's the other problem with the Oscars now. You already have a 99% idea who's going to win each and every award because they give out every award leading up to that. Yesterday it was announced, I guess, that the New York critics all picked the Coen Brothers movie, and then the L.A. critics picked the Paul Thomas Anderson movie.
Oh, cool.
So that's kind of divided. Those seem to be the two big front runners for end of the year. Now, Roland from O&A, he had a completely different list. So that's where we are, with a great deal of that.
Roland?
Yeah. Didn't you hear O&A yesterday? He was...
Yeah.
He read down his top 10 list, which I really... I couldn't really understand it all. Roland's he's not a normal cat.
Is he supposed to be some kind of film critic now, or?
Yeah, he does stuff. I guess he sees all the films.
What the?
He sees all the films and he's able to point them out. So everybody here has seen the Coen Brothers, right?
Yeah, seen the Coen Brothers,
but we still haven't seen the Paul Thomas Anderson.
No.
So that's very, very exciting.
Yeah, There Will Be Blood.
The Tim Burton.
Don't ruin it for me. And the Tim Burton movie.
That's getting good. The New Yorker had that second best film.
Right, but you haven't seen it yet. You're just going by and it's not the New Yorker. It's New York Magazine.
New York Magazine.
They're two different magazines.
Yeah. They had second, tied with There Will Be Blood.
Yeah.
So that's supposed to be pretty damn good as well.
Well, we'll have to. I know that you're going to be shocked by this, but I don't really wait to see what New York Magazine thinks, which is basically People Magazine, but just for the boroughs.
Oh, okay. I find them to have great insights.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
I'm not, that educated about art and sculptures.
Or anything.
Right. And they
luckily,
tend to...
these are movies anyway.
Yeah.
So it really doesn't matter. All right, Ron and Fez Show, 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Here's Paulo on with us right now. Hey, Paul, how are you, buddy?
Hey, Paulo, how you doing? Yeah, this Roland guy is. I mean, I know movie critics are basically assholes to begin with, and but I mean, he's got to be the absolute bottom of the barrel.
Well, I don't know if Roland's really a movie critic. He's a guy who enjoys film.
He enjoys film, and he's I mean, okay, people have called me a lot of things over the years, but I'm a big, strapping guy. I can beat the crap out of any movie reviewer in the country. And this guy is he's a Truman Capote wannabe. I mean, he can barely talk.
But who else is, what other movie critic looks like they could fight? Roger Ebert don't even have a voice box anymore.
Well, I'm just saying.
But you see him at the Gotham Awards? His wife has to talk for him, and he just waves. It's the saddest thing ever.
And then the movies that he comes up with, that you can barely talk, you can barely figure out anything. He's just a horrible critic.
I think Roland picked Once as his film of the year.
Right. And I mean, fine. When Once came out early in the year, people were desperate for anything at that point, and they said, oh, this is a pretty good movie.
Did any of you guys see Once?
No, not yet.
I never even heard of it.
It was literally made for like $25,000. It was just made. It's a little Irish film that is basically two people singing to each other for an hour and a half, 2 hours with a folk guitar.
Oh my Lord!
Yeah, it's not a bad little film.
Oh, come on,
but it is little.
It's little, and it's not substantial in any way. It's basically a little love story with a little music. Fine. And at the beginning of the year, when you're desperate, that's okay. You put it the best film of the year. That's insanity.
What was the rest of Roland's top 10? Did anybody pick up on that?
I think I got it.
Yeah, we got that. It's let's see. His number 10 was The Savages with Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I want to see that.
Number 9 was 3:10 to Yuma.
Please.
Number 8 was Gone Baby Gone. Number 7 was There Will Be Blood. 6 was Superbad.
No, that's silly.
Yeah, it's just silly now. Now you're being silly, Roland.
5 was The Bourne Ultimatum.
Silly again. Stop. It's action flick.
4 was Sweeney Todd. 3 was Juno. 2, No Country for Old Men. And number 1, like we said, was Once.
All right, well, it's not that. I mean, there's a couple things that are off, but it's as good as anybody else's list.
It's a hodgepodge. It's a mess.
No, it is a hodgepodge.
I mean, fine. You throw Bourne Ultimatum in there, which, action, fine. But did anybody have any clue as what really was going on with that character? I mean, does that make any sense to the movie? I mean, come on. It's not a top 10 film.
Now, Bourne, to me, those movies are watch on DVD.
Well, I don't understand why Roland has to go and steal Paulo's bit. Paulo always does his end-of-the-year top 10. Roland does...
Every critic does an end-of-the-year top 10.
But Paulo does it on 202 and has been for years. He's been doing it on the Ron and Fez program.
But not on O&A's program. It's a totally different show.
Roland has to swoop in, and he's a chicken hawk. Chicken hawk Roland.
Roland is the movie critic / stuntman who, I hate to say it, Paulo has replaced you.
Hey, first of all, he's not a stuntman. He's like the Marshmallow Stay Puft guy. He's like
good one.
That was awesome.
I mean, he's really, I mean, and let's face it. When they were talking the other day, they asked him outright, "Are you gay?" I mean, because if you have a gay voice, and then you're going to pretend not to be gay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a gay and having a gay voice, but you're going to go in there with that gay voice and then say, "Oh no, I don't like cock." I mean, he literally said, "I don't."
He's stealing Fez's act.
No, but Paulo's bringing up a good point. Paulo's a man's man. Always has been. He's nothing but butch. And Roland just is. He's tubby. He's got a bad hairline. Paulo's got.
Why
a
are you guys
head
fucking beating up on him?
Because
you're trying to be O&A Juniors.
No,
he gets enough trouble on his own show.
We don't like him taking over Paulo's turf.
He's not a stunt man. I could smack the shit out of him first.
I don't even think you could beat him in a fight.
Please, I could. You could get.
And I don't think you could outstun him. All right, think of some of the things that Roland's done over the years. He kissed Twatto. His wife died.
No.
I mean, he's been through a lot.
That's Paulo.
Huh?
That was all Paulo.
I mean,
Boy, don't you? Hey, Paulo, aren't you glad to put 2007 behind you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But, hey,
It
look,
could
I'm
suck
writing
a
Gale
thick
book,
dick.
And,
Oh.
I mean, I'm never going to put it behind me completely, but I'm moving on, and I'm trying to live, my life. And there's no question about it. I'm having a macho, and I don't have a gay voice, and I'm not.
No, you don't. No one's ever accused you of that.
I mean,
Jack
look,
Palance.
they've called-
Although one time I saw a woman with a strap-on bang you in the ass.
Well,
yeah, that was true. That's women. Women, it's okay if you do that. That's
Okay. All right. I
in
stand
my
corrected then.
Yeah.
I literally stand corrected.
That's
And
not
why
gay.
would Roland do this prick move of doing his top 10 December 10th? We're not even halfway through December. We're weeks away
Roland
from
sees the movies early.
Yeah,
that's
but we're
fine.
not even close to the end of the year. We're still 3 weeks away from the end of the year. So Roland jumps in a couple weeks ahead of time to push Paulo out.
And he's full of shit too, because number one, he says, "I see every movie. I see."
It's a good impression.
And then he did right in the middle of these few minutes on the show. Beowulf? No, I didn't see that. Oh, Sunshine. They asked him about 2 movies, and he said, "Oh no, I didn't see Sunshine."
I didn't see that movie yet.
I'm just saying. How does he not see? How does he claim to see every movie, and then they ask him about 2 movies and he didn't see them?
Damn
That's what
straight.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. And then he's coming out early because he's making it all up. And then he gave away the ending of a few movies. I don't want to talk.
You
about
never do that, Paulo.
Never. I
And
would never do that.
Paulo's dependable. Paulo comes in here. He speaks clearly. He talks straight. He doesn't stutter or flim-flam around the way Roland does.
Well,
it's hard to
I
get
may
answers
do that
out
a
of
little
him.
bit, but I mean, I'll take a punch any day of the week. That's
right.
for sure. I will do that.
So what do you want to do? Get in the ring with Roland?
I'll get in the ring with 20 Rolands. I could give a.
I can't get 19 other Rolands.
I hope
You
not.
could get a cloning machine.
Well, all I know is I'll be up there in New York in February around Oscar time. I'm going to try and get my movie screened and all of that, and then I've got a lot of things going on. I don't know what Mel wants to.
You set it up for a review for Roland to watch it.
But absolutely. But I'm just saying, I'm going to be up there with Mel. We might be doing something with Mafia Life Chris. I don't know yet. That's up to her. But,
Is that talking about the wedding?
Maybe. It depends. There's a lot of.
Why don't we do this? Wedding boxing match.
I'm not.
Where you box, and then
clearly,
win, lose, or draw. We bring in the minister, and you get fucking married right there. Or do you want to UFC this thing? No holds barred.
That's fine. I'll be in a cage back. But clearly, Roland is no match. I mean, bring in at least Roper from Ebert and Roper. Maybe
You would destroy Roper. I think Roland could beat Roper. I wouldn't even mind seeing a Roland and Roper show every week.
I'm just saying. I don't. Yeah, you're right. I don't think there are any. I remember Huey Boll, the director, was fighting critics, and I'll fight his ass. A new stupid movie coming out, Dungeon or something.
Oh, I want to see that. He's great. Hey, Brad, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, what's going on? Listen, I got to tell you, Paulo sounds like you might be a little bit jealous of Roland.
Yeah, you're a little jealous of Roland.
I think because, you know what? Because Roland does it for work purposes. He gets to book the guests, and he sees the movies. I think Paulo is a little inadequate.
It's true. I do get treated like crap a lot, and that's admittedly true. So maybe I should take out my aggression on the one person that deserves it, is that little fuck-faced Roland. That's for sure.
Good point, Paulo.
Accurate.
I mean, I'm sorry if it's maybe touching me. Maybe
You know what? No. You know what? All this stuff has angered me so much when I found out about this that in defense of Paulo, I want to make a little song about Mr. Roland, Mr. Movie Critic.
Oh.
Rolling, he eats corn from his colon, and that is why he has a ride. He has chipmunk cheeks that look swollen, and less charisma than Kyle Bolin. Oh, that pudgy Roland has ride. Eats Doritos all day Sunday, with worse hairline than Jeff Van Gundy. He weighs more than King Kong Bundy, his ass is wide. Roland eats beef stew, Roland sips, Roland chews, Roland farts, Roland blues, rawhide. Roland's bigger than a barge, man breast, muddy lodge, in the Fed Army, he'd be Sarge, he has a rawhide. Roland has a rawhide.
All right.
That's for you, Paul.
Nice work, Dave.
That's for you, Paulie.
I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm taking it out on Roland because he's a junket
Don't
whore,
be.
and he can get 20 of his junket whores, and I'll fight them all, the bastards.
I don't even understand a junket whore.
They just go around.
They send the studios will send a critic or somebody to like L.A. or New York or wherever.
All right, you know what? That's actually happening to me, I think, on the next Unmasked, because remember the John C. Reilly? And now, normally when I do an Unmasked, it's like, a guy just comes over to do the show to talk about, here's what my career was like. Bob Newhart came in. He had a book, but, that was the point, and we did it with Brenner and all. But now with John C. Reilly, the thing has to come out the opening weekend, right? So this is like one of like a million things that they're going to be doing. It's almost like, and because there's no Tonight Show and all that, he's doing every podcast in America. And they actually said that the people that come out and see that he would give them a piggyback ride. That you can hop up on John C. Reilly's. So we're all caught up in this really weird thing. I got the feeling that, it's going to be like when you see George Clooney doing a movie and he's on the Today Show, then he runs over to Regis, then he's on the Tonight Show.
I did a bunch of them. I mean, I did do like the Birdcage and things like that. So I mean, it's a fun thing. They treat you very nice. I mean, they fly you, nice plane. They give you per diem.
So that's how Roland sees all these films and talks to people.
I'm just saying, he seems like a whore to me. I mean, that's the problem. I did it a few times, and then I wasn't, kissing their ass, so they.
All right, so this is the challenge. You want him to climb in the ring.
I'm not.
We got enough room in this studio to set up a ring. We do an Afro show. And we let these guys go at it.
Well, I'm just saying, I'll be up there in February. Anybody who's got a fucking problem with me, I'll fucking take care of them.
All right, big guy. All right, easy.
He's upset.
Yeah.
He has a right to be.
Easy. Let me hear the Roland song again.
Rolling, 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 he eats corn from his colon, and that is why he has a rawhide. He has chipmunk cheeks that look swollen and less charisma than Kyle Bolin. Oh, that pudgy Roland has rawhide. He eats Doritos all day Sunday with worse hairline than Jeff Van Gundy. He weighs more than King Kong Bundy. His ass is wide. Roland eats beef stew, Roland sips, Roland chews, Roland farts, Roland blues, rawhide. Roland's bigger than a barge, man breast, money large, in the Fed Army, he'd be Sarge. He has a rawhide. Roland has a rawhide.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Maybe
he can use that to walk to the ring with. I don't know.
I did some research, and in a fat army, he would be Sarge. He would be that position. So I did some research.
I didn't understand that.
All Sarges are fat?
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
He would achieve a certain
No,
status.
the whole army is fat.
Oh, okay.
Not just Roland.
It was a fat army.
Yeah.
Fat army.
Now, are we going to be able to do this, or is this one of the things that XM will put the kibosh on?
Well, first
like
of all,
normal.
there's the whole thing with Gap, too. That's what I'm trying to talk to
Gap
distributors.
Tooth.
Gap, the film, of course, is finally ready. So now I have to talk to distributors and set up a screening for that around the same time. So I don't know if the XM want to touch me with a 10-foot pole, but that's part of the what I'm doing up there.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens with the fight.
I think Paulo will knock his block off.
I remember the last time, though, that you got behind a fighter, and it didn't work out for you. Why can't you do a Paulo song to Winter Wonderland? There's only one Paulo, only one Paulo. He's walking around, singing his song, walking through the Paulo Wonderland. So I don't know, Paul. You can't lose this fight against Roland, or you will look like the biggest bitch ever.
No, well, I mean, it's not a problem with me losing the fight to Roland. It's just how many of his, Hollywood friends, quote unquote, that he's going to bring along with him. That's, because I'll be there one man.
He doesn't seem to have a lot of Hollywood friends,
or non-Hollywood.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
most of his friends are waiters and waitresses.
I have no problem, I mean, just bring Huey Bowl and Roland, whoever he can get. That's fine with me. I mean, I have no problem. You can make it a Digstown for all I care.
No one ever knows what you're talking about. No one ever gets you. All right, Paulo.
All right, boss.
All right, talk to you later. Yeah, I don't see that going anywhere.
But I think he would win. He would win easily, I think. He's got height.
What does that tell you? It doesn't mean anything. Of course he could beat up Roland. But why? Because the guy read off a bad movie list?
No, because he's trying to take Paulo's thunder, baby.
Paulo doesn't have any thunder.
The top 10 and being a movie critic on the radio.
Top 10 he did not come up with, nor being a movie critic on the radio. He didn't invent any of that.
I hadn't heard of many film critics on the radio until Paulo.
You're out of your mind. It started on the radio before there was TV.
Still, he seems, he puts it out in a way that we all can understand. Roland's critiques once. I mean, all these weird independent films that Roland's talking about that no one's seen.
Yeah.
He's an elitist.
I only know one fucking independent film that he picked on his entire list. One.
There was once, and there was a...
That's it.
Number 9. What
was number 9?
310 to Yuma.
Yeah, it's not exactly on that three. That's not exactly independent. Russell Crowe was in it.
Okay.
And Batman.
Russell Crowe and Batman have a gunfight. Which would have been a better day for the movie. This Friday, I want to go see Russell Crowe and Batman have a gunfight. There's only one Ricky Hatton. Have you gotten over that yet, Red?
No. I still sing it.
Yeah.
Singing in the bathroom. I was caught yesterday.
When that motherfucker got knocked out after hitting a turnbuckle, it was the funniest thing ever. That was the ball going off Canseco's head funny.
I was caught yesterday by Mr. B. Singing the song to myself, laughing to myself.
No. Now, let me fucking say what happened. This motherfucker comes, I'm walking down the hall. He comes out of the shitter smiling and giggling. I'm going, what are you doing in there? And he goes, I was singing the Ricky Hatton song. And then laughing.
And that happens to me all the time over here. For some reason, I feel so comfortable to sing.
It's great acoustics in there.
It's great acoustics. So I always go in singing my ass off.
Yeah.
And then as I'm at the urinal, I look back at the stall, and I always see a pair of feet. So I'm like, what a jerk off. This guy's hearing me sing like the theme to Bosom Buddies.
I literally was in there pissing one day, thought I was alone, and was doing a Johnny Cash. I was like, I fell into burning ring of fire.
Oh, it's awesome.
And it just sounds great in there.
Yeah.
And then you walk out and the guy's taking a shit, and you're like, now he hears me fucking pretending I'm Johnny Cash.
It happens to me, I'd say 3 times a week.
Check the stall doors first.
I don't know why.
What I do.
I always forget. I always just go right to the urinal. Because it's like when I have to piss, I have to piss. So I'm not checking for anything. But then I start singing while I piss, and then I realize, oh, someone could be in here. Now I'm screwed. They just heard me do the Smurfs thing.
Why can't you sing a fucking singable song?
Cartoons and stuff like that. Those are fun songs to sing around.
I'll never find myself.
8.
Yeah.
Smurfs?
Anyway, I want to see this Paulo Roland fight. I don't know how well it's going to go, though. Kelly, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, this is also Eva from Mafia Life. So wasn't Juno also an independent film? And if it was an independent film and Dave is saying that they're elitist, wouldn't it be the opposite of elitist to watch independent films because they're low budget and no-name actors?
I don't know. There are a certain class of people who think that when you say, I like a small film, you're trying to put them down for like an explosions. They got really angry with you for watching small films.
Yeah.
And then they act like, well, you're only saying that to make me look stupid. I'm like, these films aren't in Latin. You know what I mean? They're just shot on a lower budget with a singular point of view. You're not getting the studio all trying to come up, because a lot of these films now, they have so many writers that you might as well be watching a Friends episode. But if you're watching a small film, it's normally just one point of view, and you're seeing stuff that you don't normally see in film, because the studios aren't happy with things unless they're really commercial.
I have no problem with smaller independent films. After all, like I was a Tarantino fan.
Were you?
I am. I still am. But the thing is, sometimes there are people who only like independent film, and then those people seem to become elitist to me.
But summer blockbusters are normally annoying for most adults to sit through. If you've seen films before,
right,
you find it's tougher to sit there and watch Die Hard 5 and be able to put up with it.
I disagree. I think that Die Hard 5 can give you that popcorn thrill.
That works for you. It doesn't work for everyone else. I'm not looking for a popcorn thrill.
Right, but then sometimes people...
Butter would give me a popcorn thrill.
I had this exact same conversation with my nephew because he was like, you don't like movies like The Hills Have Eyes and The Hills Have Eyes 2.
No.
And I said, it's like, those movies are fine if you want to just do like a quick hour-and-a-half escapist movie, but every once in a while I just want to watch a story like...
No, but if I watch The Hills Have Eyes 2, I want to escape from the movie. It's not fun, and I'm not fucking kidding. It's like when people are trying to tell you, you know you really like Poison. Don't act like you don't like to sit there and listen to Poison. No, Eddie Trunk, I fucking don't. I'm not trying to be a prick. I'm not trying to be smarter than you. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying that stuff makes me fucking feel like I need to fucking get out.
Yeah, and I explained to them, it's like they should separate the categories. They should be movies, and then there should be films.
Why? Who needs to separate anything?
Because movies should be like, the blockbuster, and then you have films, which is...
But it's separated for who? Who needs to be separated?
For people, I guess for people who like, to me, I like films. I like the singular...
But why separate anything? They're not being shown on the same screen at the same time. The fact that somebody else is watching those other movies isn't hurting you.
Plus, I think sometimes the best kind of movies are things that could be put into both categories. Like you're saying a movie or a film. I think a Scorsese Goodfellas has enough entertainment that you could say, well, that's a movie, but it's artistic enough to say, well, that's a film. So I don't think that would be a good idea.
I don't know who you're separating for anyway.
Him.
But there's
no praise.
It doesn't even make sense. The films are separated by showing on different screens all the time. What are you saying? You don't want to sit with an audience who watches those other films?
He wants, I think, a movie theater and then a film theater.
There are small. Go to the Paris right now, and you're only going to see small films.
No, but what I meant...
Or foreign films.
You want separate award ceremonies, Earl?
But look at the award ceremonies where they seem to reward... the films like, Transformers is not going to win an Academy Award unless it's like for special effects. But, those movies are not going to be considered, no one's going to remember that movie 10, 15 years from now.
Maybe a fan of that movie was. Yeah. Why do you feel like you have to judge the people who like it?
No, and I'm not just judging them. I think, but there should be, like a movie like, a Die Hard 4 is going to get a bigger marketing budget than,
so what? What's that got to do with you? What do you care?
But a movie, one of my favorite movies that come out this year, Before the Devil Knows You're Dead, will not get nowhere near the marketing budget.
Why do you care, though? What's that got to do with you? You want more people to watch this movie?
I would love to. I think people should see it. It's a great film. It's an excellent
But they don't want to see it. Everybody has that film out there. They don't like to sit around and watch that. They're not lining up for Sidney Lumet films. So what?
But isn't it like they don't want to see it or they're not exposed to it?
How can you not be exposed to it if you live in the United States of America? Everybody in the country can get Netflix. Any fucking film could be sent to you. At this point, if you wanted to be a Wes Anderson fan, you would be.
And I am, but I think at the same time, it's not going to roll out on 600 screens.
Why do you fucking care? It ain't changing your experience. You have the same experience when you come out. Why do you need that film seen by more people?
I just think because it's just it's just a better quality, in my opinion, a better quality film.
What does that have to do, though? Why are you now feel like you have to put your the reflection of what you think is good on other people? That film is out there. People could see it if they wanted to.
But it's not going to. but the odds of it playing in a multiplex are very small.
So what?
But most people go to multiplexes.
Most people would be lined up. You can't tell me people don't know Philip Seymour Hoffman by now. He's won the Academy Award. He's been out there. If people wanted to see this film or The Savages, another small film he did, they would go see him. If he cared how many people showed up, he would go find himself like he did that one year being in the fucking Tom Cruise film. Why does everybody have to see the fucking film, though? People see the films they want to see. You can't tell me that the American public is not fucking familiar with independent films by now. They choose not to see them.
I would have to disagree. I think there's a reason why it's in the very limited, like some of these really.
It's in limited release because people aren't interested in those kind of films. I go to see those films. I see the fucking people that are in the audience with me, and you know who they are? Gray hairs. It's not even. Everyone always acts like the independent films is college kids. Mm-hmm. Bullshit. Fucking college kids show up to see explosions and pirates running around. The people who go to the independent films are the same people who read fucking books. And that's fucking gray hairs. Period. Why do you think that you're so brilliant you can find these films and other people can't?
No, but if you're in Chicago or if you're in Philadelphia, or you're in, you're in Tulsa, Oklahoma, you'll never see these films.
That's bullshit.
You'll have to wait for them, but
an extra week, Earl. I lived in Fairfax, Virginia. We had fucking 5 independent fucking screens there. I went every fucking week to see a different movie. I never saw any fucking college kids, ever. And I would see, and a lot of times, lines of fucking older people who liked films. You're acting like you're somehow above people in the suburbs. And I'll tell you something else. Going by what you're saying, the DVD sales for these things would be huge. They're not. They're not fucking big. And then you would see Wes Anderson films on cable. And by your things, as soon as you're exposed to it, you would become a fan. I don't see people becoming a fan. By that point, you would be able to say, I'm going to fucking find the next film. And you know the people who do that. We're generally friends with them. That's the whole fucking point. Brian, you're Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies. I live in Mobile, Alabama, and I've been dying to see No Country for Old Men. It still hasn't come out. I don't think it will, and I just think.
Well, how long has it been out now? 2 weeks?
I think a little bit longer.
And these things are like fucking platform marketing. But let's go by the Coen brothers. This is their, 10th, 11th film?
Yeah, at least.
How could you be a fucking an adult and liking the Coen brothers and not have heard, looking for these kinds of films and not have heard of the Coen brothers yet? There's no excuse, Earl.
But I also feel that the people who are familiar with them, but why not roll out the Coen brothers to?
Because they're not successful when they do that.
But you can. I just believe you can market anything now. You can market anything and anyone now. And
what is that based upon?
Well, I just think that if you can market, let's say, if you can market Britney Spears or you can market a Lindsay Lohan, you can market
people like Britney Spears and Lindsay Lohan in the fucking country. They're not interested in Woody Allen. Now, at the same time that you're saying those people don't have big films. They had nothing but flop fucking movies. I think Lindsay Lohan's had one hit.
She's had, I think, maybe
she's marketed basically as, a train wreck. But she's not marketed as somebody people line up to see movies. People like Will Smith. They like Tom Cruise. That's the fucking movies they go to. They don't go to Woody Allen films. Woody Allen had to leave this fucking country and go to England to make films.
Yes, but but those films are still, his last couple of films, they pretty much had the big rollouts in very specific markets and really nowhere else. And then if you have to discover, you have to discover it on DVD or discover it on
How do you
cable.
have to discover fucking Woody Allen by this point? You've been exposed to Woody Allen. The people in this country do not agree with your taste and my taste. Period. It's that fucking simple. But you act like they're too stupid to find the films But if they got him, somehow this fucking light would go off in their head, and they would care.
And I'm not saying that they're stupid. I think the studios aren't.
The one person in this fucking show that has America's taste for film is Fez. Fez likes comic book movies. He likes action movies. He likes broad comedies. And so do the American public. The American public isn't walking around like you, wearing black, carrying a fucking satchel with fucking magazines in it so that they can find the next film. They don't give a shit.
And I like to be there opening weekend, too, for those things.
You act like that somehow that you've got this fucking thing. You've got this secret that no one else does. I'm telling you, like, look how excited we were for the Dylan movie.
I'm not there.
I'm not there. The rest of the country wasn't. We were talking about it for fucking weeks. The rest of the country hasn't been. It's just us.
Right, but they haven't rolled out that movie nationally yet. They're still keeping it in New York and L.A.
And is there lines in New York and L.A. to see that film? You're crazy if you think there are.
Well, I went to like the first screening that was sold out, but I don't know about subsequent screenings.
But you know all this information. You know everything there is about marketing. You know all this fucking information, but you don't know how the film is doing. Here's George. George, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I just wanted to comment real quick. So we have a producer who doesn't do anything, doesn't do his job, and cries at work and asks for help, but he's smarter than all the movie studios that make billions of dollars. If only they'd listen to Earl, they could really roll out the movies that they like better.
You want to learn how to market something, Earl? Market Ron and Fez. You know so much about it. Here's Ryan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I mean, I see both sides of the argument there. I mean, I think the American public is largely responsible for the shitty movies that we see. I mean, when a movie like Wild Hogs or Soul Plane or, Who's Your Caddy does well, I mean, it's just, and they're going to pump money back into movies like that.
I'm going to tell you right now, my opinion is the studios don't give a shit what people go to see. But if people wanted to fucking see these films, they would jump on it. They would pay. That's why they don't care how much money they've got to pay a Tom Cruise or a Will Smith. They don't care.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what makes money, that's what they want to see. These people aren't putting out art. So if people were lining up to see Woody Allen, he'd get $100 million for the next fucking project. They don't. They line up to fucking see Steven Spielberg, and they always have. And then when it's over, they go for a fucking chain pizza. That's what they like. They like fucking shit. It's a country of shit eaters. Adam, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys. Hey, I wanted to say with Earl talking about how the American public will eat up anything, I don't think so, because you look at like when Grindhouse was in the theaters, it was hyped to all hell with, the big Tarantino-Rodriguez double feature, but then when it actually get released, completely tanked.
Tarantino's only had one really big hit, and that was Pulp Fiction, and that only made $100 million in this country. I mean, we act like he's gigantic, and we can pretty much say the same thing about Scorsese.
Yeah.
They're nowhere near like a Michael Bay. People like the stupid Michael Bay movies. They like fucking cars that turn into robots and bad dialogue. Why they're hearing bad rock play. Here's G-Baby. You're on Ron and Fez.
Yo, what's up, buddies?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm an entertainment reporter for a living, and Earl he's not really right about this. What happens is the reason movies like I'm Not There open in and Ronnie, you know this, in just a certain amount of screens is so they can build up buzz. Because if they release Juno, which this weekend made $60,000 per screen average in New York and L.A., that's a huge hit. They're going to roll that out more because they know people are buzzing about it. They want people like you guys to talk about it, and then they can feel more comfortable investing the money.
But you can do the same thing with. You can do that. Why not do it with a Woody Allen film? Why not do it with a Paul Thomas Anderson? Where you roll it out, you just roll it out everywhere and let the public decide. You shouldn't have to build a buzz. These are quality films.
Nobody, even the way they're rolling out, showed up for the last fucking Wes Anderson film. Didn't do well. Didn't do well, even with in New York and L.A. Didn't do the kind of numbers it did before.
People only care about those movies if they know the movies are good. Like the guy in Mobile, Alabama didn't get No Country for Old Men. He'll get it because the reviews are so good. People like, you know, they don't care about the Coen brothers, but they care that this movie's like a 4-star movie. They hear people talking about it, they're going to see it. I saw it before The Devil Knows You're Dead in a multiplex up here, and I live about an hour upstate. It's playing. It's just about the reviews and about building that buzz. That's the reason why.
All right, peace. Here is here's Adam. Adam, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, Ronnie B?
Yeah.
I just wanted to make a point. You know, I live in Chicago, maybe just lucky to live a block away from the theater that actually plays these movies, but I saw Darjeeling twice in the theater. It came as soon as, you know, it came out in New York and L.A. We get all the independent films at Piper's Alley and North Avenue, and it was dead empty every time I saw it. I love that movie. That's why I saw it twice, but
here's the thing. Earl suddenly acts like Chicago is the States. He goes, they're not getting these films in Chicago and Philadelphia. What are you fucking talking about? You get these films everywhere. Everybody has independent theaters, Earl. They exist.
And I understand that, but...
Why do you say I understand that constantly?
3 times.
Why
today.
is that your fucking crutch?
It's... I mean, I could say I agree, but I mean, I'm not... I won't say it. I'll stop saying it.
3 times today.
I agree that there are independent theaters nationwide, but they're not. These movies are just not going to get that push as a.
They're not big summer movies. They're not mainstream fucking movies.
Yeah, most of these films come out in the fall, and which is supposed to be a better crop of movies than your standard summer fare.
This has been a great year for movies. I don't know what your complaint is. I don't know why you would like The Devil Knows You're Dead if more people saw it. Why? You had the experience seeing it, right?
Yes.
What do you give a fuck whether people in Nebraska are lining up to see it? What does that even got to do with you? You get more money for it?
I'm not getting any more. I'm just a fan. I'm just this big fan of the film. It's an excellent film.
I liked it a lot. I loved it.
And I just wish that more people would see it.
Why?
Because it's kind of an odd act. It's an action movie in an odd way.
I understand that, but why do you want other people to see it? You ain't getting any money. It's got nothing to do with you. Why? What would that mean if more people saw it for you? How does that change Earl Douglas's life?
Well, it won't. Not at all.
Then why worry about it? Why can't you saw a great movie and leave it at that? Why do you feel like you have to see the #1 movie? I bet I haven't seen a movie this year that finished #1.
And you know, and I'm not.
You want to say, and I understand that. You're fucking dying to say it. You're dying to say it.
I'm not trashing the mainstream. I understand that you need these big budgets.
I think they blow. So what?
I just wish the balance was a little bit.
Why?
Better.
What do you fucking care? I mean, if you're a guy, let's suppose you like going to opera, right?
Yes.
Why would you be like, I can't believe the people in Nebraska can't see this. I wish everybody like. What do you fucking give a shit?
It shouldn't matter to you. It's not. Smaller films are just not going to have that mass appeal. There's no supply and demand for them.
Bill, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddies? Hey, I just wanted to say it's unbearable sometimes to listen to Earl. He's the king of no logic. I mean, essentially what it comes down to is he blurts something out and then can't defend it in any practical fashion. And Earl, maybe the reason that America actually wants to see these movies where you just sort of lose yourself is because they have jobs where they actually engage all day and they just want to get away from things. For you to put your feet up for a couple hours and then, go see a movie and really think, maybe that's what you're looking for. See you later, buddies.
One more time.
It comes down to this, Earl. People love explosions. They love scary monsters. He's right. People don't like to think. They like to fucking yell.
And no one's... And I'm not saying get rid of all of those films.
No, but you said that they can't be called films. There needs to be two separate people. Me and the masses.
I really think there should be films and there should be movies.
Why? Who's to say? Why are we now spending all this time trying to say?
Your thing is actually so arrogant because basically what you're saying is
there is an arrogance tied in everything that he's saying.
What you're saying is anything that's good should be a film. Anything that sucks, in your opinion, should be a movie. And I find that to be very distasteful.
Here is Jason. Jason, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, hey, boys. I think this is the same discussion that you guys were having yesterday about the serial killers versus art. Americans, they just don't have an imagination, where you need that imagination to look at the art and see the beauty in it. We don't. We need the story spelled out about what the serial killer did, why he did it, who was the voices in his head. It's the same thing as a Michael Bay movie. Americans have no imagination, and they need it beginning to end with all the crazy explosions in between.
America sits around and watches celebrities dance week after week. You can't tell me what they're really... Al, now, why we're saying that, Earl, everybody has fucking satellite or cable now. They have 200 fucking channels to choose what they want to fucking watch. And they want to sit there with their hands down the front of their fucking pants and watch celebrities fucking dance. They have made a fucking choice. They're the same people that elected Bush twice. They've made a fucking choice. This is where you live. This is it. Here's Founder of Music, Jeff. Hello, Jeff.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
I've noticed a trend lately where the studios try to fool the masses and take these smaller films and cut them up in trailers to make them look like a blockbuster. Like the other day I saw a No Country for Old Men trailer, and the voiceover was like, "Get ready to hold on for the ride of your life." You know, and I was just like, that's not what the movie's about.
Well, I mean, right now, the trailer is only to get people into the theater. And that's why they do not care if they give away the end of the film. Even take this I Am Legend. They're giving away so much of that, and they don't give a shit because they want to have a major opening weekend.
Yeah.
Just a giant opening weekend. And if that means they ruin plot twists for people, so be it. They don't give a fuck. Nothing matters.
And then at I Am Legend, when they show that in IMAX when it opens up, they're going to give you, before I Am Legend, the first 6 minutes, the opening scene of the new Batman movie. You get the complete opening scene, seeing the Joker and everything.
This is the second time Fez has ranted and raged about this. What is the problem for you there, Fez?
That they don't leave anything for you. They don't leave anything at all. Why show a complete scene? Why show the Joker? Why ruin it every time?
Because they're following the internet, and the internet will give... There's already pictures of the Steven Spielberg, Harrison Ford movie.
Yep.
There's already pictures on the internet. People are flooding to see it. That's the point, Fez. They are giving the people what they want. And the people want to know the beginning, middle, and end of the movie.
I find that actually less reprehensible than most of the trailers these days. If you're just giving out the opening scene, I think it's kind of like wetting your beak in a more fulfilling way. And then you're saying, okay, if you like this 5 minutes, then come on for the rest of the 2 hours.
No one, it's just the opposite. It's not that at all. It's because they know there's so many Batman fans that will show up to see that first 5 minutes that it will help I Am Legend. This isn't to help Batman. It's to help I Am Legend.
It kind of reminds me of like the old carnies standing out in front of the freak tent, you know, describing the wonders to be seen inside, and it's just, you know, normal people with some genetic problems.
And it doesn't matter because once you're inside, that's the end of it.
Yeah.
No, they don't give a shit other than about getting you inside. All right, Jeff.
No problem, guys.
Peace
Later.
out.
Bye.
Things have not changed. Here's Big D. Big D, you're on Ron and Fez. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, man, we don't like those foofy fag movies out here in the country. We like movies like Delta Farce, Larry the Cable Guy, and we like fucking our cousins.
No, was this the part where you thought you were going to get the big laugh, D? There he goes. Here's what I don't understand about the Southern people. Why do they think Southern people as stupid is the funniest thing in the world? You know what I mean? Like, there is... that Talladega Nights was a gigantic hit. And basically all it said was, you Southern people and your interest and your taste are fucking idiotic. And they lined up to see it. They could not get enough of it. Well, we do have an announcement to make, and I don't want to drag it out any further. This is this is really going to change everything for the Ron and Fez show and change everything forever. And are you up for it now, Fez? You ready to go through with this?
You know what? I honestly don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm ready for the announcement to be announced.
I do think it's time. I don't want to keep it going for but forever. But anyway, it's been one crazy year, and
it's been an absolute insane year,
hasn't it?
I mean, this year, maybe 2001, but this year has just been awful. Absolutely awful.
Well, I'll honestly say this, that 2007 is a cum-eating bastard, just a cum-eating bastard all the way around it. But we do have an announcement to make, and it's about time we got to do that, Dave. Or
yeah,
you, prepared?
Yeah, I can do it. All right. Everybody knows, that my wife and I, we got married June 21st, 2007. Seems like just, I don't know, it seems like just yesterday. And we just found out that Casey's expecting we're going to have a baby.
Yeah!
We're going to have a baby, Rob.
Hurrah!
Unbelievable.
I'm crying. I'm sorry. I gotta cry. These are tears of joy, though.
Wow.
Yeah. We're having a baby, baby. We're having a baby, baby. Me and my baby are gonna have a baby. Holy fucking shit. And we couldn't be happier. Frightened. Scared. But we couldn't be happier. This is the biggest thing. This is the single biggest thing that's ever happened to me in my entire fucking life. I can't believe... Hold on, I'm still a little emotional. I can't believe that it was over just under a year ago that I was going out with someone else. I had a different girlfriend.
I can't believe that something good has come out of this crappy year. That we're ending on a high note here. I am so excited about this.
We are.
Is this a good thing?
Yes.
Yes.
And the baby will be a 2008 baby. Thank God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keeping it with the 2008. Thank
Yep.
you, Jesus.
It's all going to be all great.
There's been so much crap this year. I am so glad to hear this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Eastside Dave.
This is the biggest thing of my life.
Eastside Daddy. He's an Eastside Daddy.
Eastside Daddy gonna give little Eastside baby.
Wait a minute.
ESB, Eastside baby, in the house.
So your cum is thick enough.
Yeah. I thick cum, Rodney. I gotta.
Wow.
Is there some water? Someone get a tissue.
Wow.
Tissue,
that's
Graz, please. Tissue, Graz. Jesus Christ.
So this explains so much. This is why her tits are so massive.
Okay. Yeah. Thought you were gonna say something else.
That's not natural.
Right.
That's for the baby.
You got it. I got it, Ron.
That's for the baby.
We got it, Rodney. You know what? This is the fucking happiest day of my life. Second happiest after finding out that we're gonna have the baby. To just put it out there with our friends, fucking tell everybody. It's a little over past 3 months, so.
Oh, geez, that's no turning back.
Well, we don't want to turn back.
I'm looking up on Pound Talk, and she has the picture of the baby. Let me just see that. That's amazing. So you've already done the sonograms and all that, huh?
We did a sonogram. We did everything.
Yeah.
Yep. She visited the doctor. It's past 3 months, and I read something that you can't say it until after 3 months for good luck.
Oh, absolutely.
That's why I waited a little bit. Oh boy, I didn't know when to say anything, so I just felt like today. I felt like today would be the day. Why not? Let's put some fucking baby sunshine into these cold, cloudy skies of 2007.
Is there any way we can have this baby at the Hard Rock?
Fucking A.
I would love it.
Hard Rock Johnny could be a midwife.
All right, I'm looking up at the sonogram pictures. Boy, it's hard to tell what's what in there, huh?
Well, that's the baby right there, Ron. And what do you mean? It's hard to tell what's what.
Well, the baby with the sonogram. I don't know where the head is, where the feet are.
Oh.
I don't know how it all works.
That's a little bit. It looks like a big lima bean right now.
Here's Jeff. Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, Dave, I got to tell you, you're not normally a guy I love, but I'm with you on this one. You go and find a man and knock your wife up, and I'm going to come and knock him the fuck out.
All right, stop it. Come on, have a little class.
What happened? Let me tell you something. It was my semen, and I don't want to be fucking unclassy on this classful day, but my jizz is
All
a
right,
beautiful
stop it.
type of jizz.
Stop
It's
it.
a baby potion.
Here's what I worry about. All right, okay, you could get married.
Yeah.
Okay, you could even get a woman pregnant.
Right.
Can you be a father? Can you be the responsible dad?
Oh, I hope so, Mr. B. No, yes,
This
I
does
can.
change everything.
Yes, I can. I mean, it didn't help that today I checked my bank account and saw there was $800 in it. So I'm going to have to scrimp and save a little more than I usually do. But besides the funds, I figure I got till May to save up. Hopefully Christmas, Mommy and Daddy are a little more than generous.
All right, but what about the actual parenting part, too?
Yeah, I can do that, Ron. What's to do? I take the kid out.
John Nash thought he could.
I can do
Fez,
it.
it's not helping.
Oh.
That actually hurts me.
Yeah. Don't not to leave the baby alone in the tub, though.
I'm not going to
Look at me. Don't leave the baby in the
I
tub.
won't. We already have an arrangement. She does all the diapers, so I get off of that. So I'm just going to,
You know why?
Why is that?
No one can trust you. You can't even wipe yourself properly. That can lead to infections.
Right.
So do we know whether it's a little boy or a little girl?
We don't know yet. We did the sonogram, and the little thing, was it was turned the wrong way.
Yeah.
So they actually had her jump up and spin around.
Yeah.
Like when you see like a 6-year-old spinning around on the playground. They had her do that to see if the baby would spin the other way so that we could get a sonogram to see what sex it was. But that didn't quite work out, all the jumping jacks and everything. So she's going to go again on January 14th. And that's a pretty
So you
good
want to
feeling.
know, huh?
I do want to know, yeah. But I got to tell you, it's the happiest day of my life.
Have you thought about names yet?
I thought of a couple names, yeah.
No.
Ron Bennington?
Ron Bennington is a beautiful name for
Ron Bennington McDonald.
Yeah.
That's one. And then I thought, well, why leave Fez out? So then
Wait
I
a
thought,
minute, that would be Ronald McDonald. Yeah, let's not do that to the baby.
What if it was Ronez?
Again, you know what?
Ron Fez.
Here's what you got.
Ronez.
Here's what you got to do.
Right.
How are the other kids going to fucking treat this child? You got to make sure you don't even rhyme with anything.
I'll name the other kids Fun.
Yeah.
Fez and Ron. The first kid might get
Ronez
You know
sounds
what
like
you
a
ought
pasta.
to really think about doing a Juno here and giving the baby away. Just pull a fucking straight Juno.
I'm not doing a Juno. We're gonna bring this baby into this world, baby.
And
I
name
know.
her Juno.
I'm glad, but then you give it to a nice family.
This baby's gonna rule. I'm gonna give it everything it wants, as long as it's under, $30. I've always loved children, Ron. You know,
I know that.
So this is one of those times.
Oh my God, we finally get a show baby.
Yeah?
I'll try to
Yeah.
make sure, Casey has things to do, so you bring the baby in here.
Okay.
We'll set up a fucking playpen and everything.
Yeah, we'll do that. I'll leave the baby over at Uncle Fez's house for a couple days every time, for when we try for another baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Basically, I mean,
We're
sex.
going to love having this baby around.
Wow, this is so exciting.
It's the best.
This cute little red hair baby.
I'm out of breath.
Let's start dyeing right away. Start dyeing the hair.
Dye my hair?
No, the baby's hair. I don't want the baby to have red hair. I don't want to get
what?
teased.
Mother has darkish hair, so I doubt. On her head, Ryan.
Oh, I don't get it.
On her head.
Yeah, let's hope.
So-
Let's hope the baby looks exactly like Casey.
ESB in the house.
Hey, you were not going to have a little Catholic baby, huh, with a Jew mommy?
No, hey, listen. I'm going to try to do my best.
You can't get it past the church.
Why not?
It's considered a bastard.
When she's asleep, I'll
No,
read
the
prayers.
church won't even accept you because you didn't get married Catholic.
I have a few. We have our family's a friend with a few priests. I'm sure they'll, slide him a few bucks. They'll baptize it behind her back.
Here's Joe. Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dave, how does your wife Beanie feel about this?
How did Beanie take this?
Beanie, we told them on Sunday, and she collapsed on the ground.
I wish she was hearing it just now.
She collapsed, like an old Southern woman who's fainted when they're too hot in church. She went straight down. But then after she got up and we had to throw water on her face, she said it's a fucking Christmas miracle.
Well, here's the weirdest thing about having a baby. When that baby's born, you realize, well, this is who's going to go to my funeral. This is who's going to bury me.
That's kind of...
Yeah, it's weird, right?
thought.
Because I'm pretty sure none of us are going to make your funeral. We won't be.
All right, well, that's not
but
really...
a baby will stay in touch with you.
Didn't need that on this glorious day. Didn't need that.
All right, I'm just trying to...
No, but sometimes your help. All right. Your help.
Dragon, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, congratulations, Davey Mack.
Oh, thank you.
I got 3 of my own, and it's the best thing ever, man. Way to go.
Anytime you're in New York, you bring them over to my house.
To play with?
I want to schedule some play dates immediately.
His kids are 18 now.
Whatever.
Arch, you're on Ron and Fez.
Buddies. Dave, I just wanted to let you know that there are very few good surprises. Most surprises are bad. Like this surprise is a great surprise, and you guys did a phenomenal job setting it up.
That's right.
Maybe not find out what you're going to have. Let that be a great surprise. That's what I recommend.
I can't.
That would be so much fun for the show, though.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't do it.
You have to do it. It's a great ride.
Well, we'll see. I just wanted to be prepared. I wanted to buy little footballs and shit. If it's a
No,
boy,
no.
I'm going to
The
town on
baby's
this thing.
born, it's going to sleep in a bassinet next to the bed for a month or two. You get plenty of time to get that stuff together.
It is true.
I want to get a whole bunch of action figures and just everything. If it's a boy.
going to be an infant. He won't even want action figures for years.
I'll play with them.
Yeah.
I'll show them how to play.
First birthday parties because they don't even know they're at the party. You knock it off. You're buying the games for yourself at this point.
And you know what's something weird that I thought about? I thought the conception's probably around late August, and it was late August where I had to go to that family reunion.
Right.
And as you remember, and we banged in my bed
from when you were a kid,
from my childhood bed.
Yeah.
So I just thought about that. How much full circle everything is.
I never saw a report on this, but I would love to know how many kids are conceived outside the regular house, because it was 100% for me, and I have a feeling that the figures are high for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I think because you know how that's always like a little extra exciting.
Yeah.
Like, even like you said when you're back at your mom's house, 'cause you gotta do it quietly. You know?
Oh, yeah.
It's very, very exciting.
Oh, it was very quiet.
Yeah.
Especially because at my parents' house we have transiums that are open, so every room can hear what's going on in the other room. So
What's a transient?
It's a bum, Ronnie.
No,
a homeless guy.
That's a transient.
Oh.
Oh, when you have a door, and then there's like a piece of glass. There's like a glass window
Right.
above the door, and so if you open them all up in the summertime, and all the windows are open, you get a breeze throughout the house.
Why don't you get air conditioning?
Parents are
They don't have air
Irish are a
conditioning?
little cheap sometimes.
They don't have air conditioning.
They're very
2007.
confusing. They go to trips, extravagant trips into Europe, but
And
then
use air conditioning there.
All right, then your mother can't watch the baby. You can't leave a baby in that hot house.
Beanie's a grandma.
All right, here's a call from your best friend.
Who is it?
Fred from Brooklyn.
Oh,
Hey, congratulations, Dave. Kenahara.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you very much.
All I picture is a little fucking howdy doody floating around.
All right, that's not necessarily the thing we're going for today. Again, I'm going to try and stress we're going for caring calls.
No, it's fucking wonderful, man. 18
All right.
years later, $30,000 a year tuition. It's
Yeah.
fucking wonderful, man.
All right, now I'm scared.
Congratulations. God
No,
bless.
it's incredibly expensive.
Who
That is
says
it.
they have to? Why can't people just stop looking down on community college? these days. Say
It's
it.
not us, it's employers. We got no problem where the kid goes.
Peace. Congratulations.
Thank you. Best day of my fucking life, baby. I've also thought about this, Mr. B. Do you think I should stop cursing as much around Casey right now? Because I don't really want the kid to grow up with a lot of foul language. I mean, a shit, a damn, but I don't want F words and C bombs out there. But do you think the kid in his stomach can pick up what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I should stop cursing right now.
But I honestly believe this, that the kid can pick up if there's tension, if there's, bad times, if there's
Right.
anything. So you want to try to, make a fucking happy home. And, as far as you cursing or whatever, or no matter, I had read this a long time ago, and about fatherhood. And it's like, what is the main thing of fatherhood, right? And I read that the best thing that you can do for a child is to love their mother. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
If you set up that kind of a thing. So you and Casey love each other, right?
Yes.
You're weird people.
Yes.
Have a weird baby and have a weird family and just dig it. But have a weird, loving family.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you musically, because I used to play this song for my kids all the time, and this will tell you the whole story right here. Okay. And congratulations, brother. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you.
Will you stay in a lover's story? If you stay, you won't be sorry, 'cause we believe in you. Soon you'll grow, so take a chance with a couple of kooks hung up on romancing. Will you stay in a lover's story? If you stay, you won't be sorry, 'cause we believe in you. Soon you'll grow, so take a chance with a couple of kooks hung up on romancing. We bought a lot of things to keep you warm and dry, and a funny old crib on which the paint won't dry. I bought you a pair of shoes, a trumpet you can blow, and a book of rules of what to say to people when they pick on you. 'Cause if you stay with us, you're gonna be pretty cookie too. Will you stay in a lover's story? If you stay, you won't be sorry, 'cause we believe in you. Soon you'll grow, so take a chance with a couple of kooks hung up on romancing. And if you ever have to go to school, remember how they messed up this old fool. Don't pick fights with the bullies or the cats, 'cause I'm not much cop at punching other people's dads. And if the homework brings you down, then we'll throw it on the fire and take the car downtown. Will you stay in a lover's story? If you stay, you won't be sorry, 'cause we believe in you. Soon you'll grow, so take a chance with a couple of kooks hung up on romancing. Will you stay in a lover's story? If you stay, you won't be sorry, 'cause we believe in you. Soon you'll grow, so take a chance with a couple of kooks.
Be there this Saturday. It's the RonFez.net Christmas party at Studio B in Williamsburg, Brooklyn.
Fez, this is not just a Christmas party. Everybody's welcome here. It's the Winter Carnival, the RonFez.net Winter Carnival. And there's going to be all kinds of games and toys and prizes for the kids.
So that means I can still wear red and green, right? I can still wear my Christmas colors?
No Christians.
Oh.
I want this to be a little more open to Jews, Muslims, and Scientologists. Because as you know, Mikey Boy is a Jew, and Just John is a Scientologist.
I had no idea.
Well, they don't go wearing it on their sleeves the way Christians do.
They should have never called this a Christmas party in the first place. It's the RonFez.net Winter Carnival Party this Saturday, Studio B, Williamsburg, Brooklyn, 259 Banker Street in Brooklyn, New York.
And they said it's not just for RonFez.net. It's open to everybody. You don't even have to go on their stupid website to be invited to this party.
Sure, if you like winter and you like carnivals, I guess this is the place to be. This Saturday, Studio B in Brooklyn, New York.
The Ron and Fez show. We just talked to about Eastside Dave. You made the announcement today that you're going to be a father.
I'm going to be a daddy, and I'm going to take it full on, baby.
Yeah.
I could not be happier. Believe it or not.
Oh, of course we do. So you're into the second trimester.
That's right. Yeah. Right around month 4, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And so it should be coming out of her, pussy around May, and so that's going to be a fun time for everybody.
Did you say that because you just learned this, or
what? Pussy?
Yeah, I mean, I've never heard another father say something along those lines.
I'm still new to the whole parenting, to the dialect. I'm not exactly sure how to say certain things, but
now here's the weird thing, and it always happens when you have kids. There's always like a baby explosion. You know what I mean? Like it's always like a lot of people start having kids at the same time.
Oh, really?
So I'm wondering if we're going to start and get some 202 babies.
Jeff and Missy.
That would be great. It's about time for them. Fez, you and Earl are in this contest. Any luck at all?
I don't think with that. Not in the baby situation.
If you were to have a baby with someone now, if you had to, who would you have it with?
If I was going to have a baby, HTG, so the baby's smart.
No, you don't get to pick.
Oh.
She's not going to have a baby with you. Who, if you had to have a baby with someone, who's lined up?
Oh, right now my only prospect would be Coco.
All right, so Coco baby.
Coco baby.
Yeah.
Nice. Coco.
But if you seriously, if you wanted to have a baby with HTG, I'll try to work it out.
Just so the baby's intelligent.
Just to try to do something with the anti-Fez thing.
Just
so
something.
Apparently, a lot of people thought you were leaving the show today.
Now, why would they think that?
Because you teeter. You teeter and you make us all nervous.
Do I come off that unstable?
You know what's really funny? I put the thing out to all the websites yesterday going, do you like Fez in the glass or out of the glass? Because I am personally, no offense, Fez, tired of hearing just the constant typing. When I try to talk to you, it's like Journeyman's in his office and I'm talking to him. So I said, I want to see how the websites think about it. Thinking I would see 98% of the people want Fez back in, so I could force Fez back in. And it looks like it's about 50-50.
Yeah, we got some of the numbers. From FBA, 45% of the people want him to remain in the glass.
In the glass.
Yeah.
22% want him back in the studio.
Uh-huh.
So that one was a bit of a blowout. Whackbag, 51% wants him to stay in the glass.
Wow.
48% want him in the studio.
Yeah.
And then RonFez.net, 37% want him to stay in the glass. 47% want him in the studio. So just as you said, though, it's, like RonFez.net wants him back fairly.
RonFez.net is definitely a blue state. There is no doubt about the fact that they're a blue state.
Barely above 50% on either choice.
Well, a lot of it's because of the pee in your butt. I wish the pee in the butt never came up.
I know.
Yeah.
It's the Ralph Nader of these internet polls.
Pee in the butt will really take every poll the other way. So 2/3, if we went by the Electoral College, think that you're happy. But a lot of people feel like because you stopped crying. You know, you're not exactly in it as much, but you're getting more lines in.
Right.
But it's interesting for me to see that people really will back you up no matter what odd thing that you're doing. It's always interesting.
That's nice of them.
It's odd.
Yeah, well, if
Faithful, loyal.
Yeah. Well, the ones who stayed.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they're loyal.
So
like Jonestown.
If you combine those statistics, it would be 16% want him, 16% more want him to stay in the box than they do want him to go into the studio.
Really?
16%, yeah. Because
That's a fucking blowout in election terms.
Yeah, don't trust Dave doing math.
No, I went
Well, I'm
by-
not going to do my own, though.
Yeah,
I gotta
good
do this
point.
later.
No,
I brought it up and then never even went to check. Yeah.
My math skills are pretty good. It's because FBA in the glass was 23%, and then Whack Bag was in the glass plus 3%. So I added those two numbers. That gives you 26. RonFez.net said back into the studio by 10%. So I subtracted 26 from 10.
Yeah, but really you would have to go to popular vote now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So one of the places might be a lot larger than
And again, pee in
the
my
other.
butt.
You know,
Good
I don't
point.
know. I
Good
don't know
point.
how many people went into each one.
That's
but
true.
It was interesting because I thought it was going to be a blowout to come back in here. Now, Earl, you definitely want to get back behind the glass.
Yeah.
You hate it in here.
I don't hate it, but
There is no
today
room
when
for
we caught
him.
you going, and I understand this over and over again.
I'm very comfortable in there.
Yeah. Earl really wants to be I Am Legend. He wants to be the last black man left alone. That really is like watching the Black Earl fantasy. Everyone else in New York is dead. It's up to him to go get the coffee he wants and to go to the places he wants, but by himself. And then he wants to shoot a deer in Times Square.
And then sleep in a tub.
Yeah.
Going to BB King's totally alone.
Jason, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dave. My wife's doing May as well, and just congratulations, first of all, and just beware, man. Just you can't be selfish on it, and you got to give everything you can to her and make sure that you take good care of her.
I didn't even ask you about that. How is she doing? You know, you go through all kinds of changes, hormonal changes, and has it been rough for her?
Yeah. I mean, she hasn't been feeling so good, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And she's had to deal with a lot of nausea and shit like that.
Right.
And she was a very emotional person to begin with.
Crazy girl.
This is taking it to a new level. No, she's the best.
Yeah,
But certainly,
but there's mood swings.
Well, there's times where Dave just goes into the kitchen, maybe has a few beers by himself.
On the kitchen floor.
Let her stay in the TV room by herself and watch her shows, and I'll just
What kind? Is she watching the baby shows?
do my own thing. No,
There's so many baby books and magazines, and
she's gotten like 4 or 5 baby books.
it's all like an industry now.
Yeah, she's gotten a bunch of baby books, and just different other type of stuff. She's now getting like baby, things to make you feel better during your pregnancy, protein drinks and
Right.
stuff like that. But
Yeah, here's the thing about men. We cannot even comprehend what it's like to go through this.
Oh,
I
no.
mean, in your mind, you think about, but we don't. I mean, all that ever really gets to me is that person has a skeleton inside of them now.
Oh.
It's just, for us, I hate to say it, but the reproduction things, it's somewhat, I mean, we're done.
Right.
The important part of what a man can do, and now we're sitting around doing assistant work.
Yeah, it's great.
So it's like, yeah, let me get to. But the thing that changes more than anything else, and I find it the biggest life change, is that everything takes time after you have a baby. There's no more, hey, I'm just looking at the paper. The movie starts in 15 minutes. Let's go. No, you've got to plan a movie.
Right.
And everything has to be packed and put together, and everything takes time.
Oh, boy. Well, hopefully we can get some babysitters and stuff like that. But you're right, like with the mood swings and everything, the other day, she was in the kitchen, I was in the TV room, and I just hear her calling out from the kitchen, why is the fridge door open? Why'd you leave the fridge door open? And I was like, how do I answer this? How do I answer this without getting into any trouble?
Why don't you just shut the refrigerator door?
I have a tendency to keep it open.
Why?
Because I like to
have bad food?
No, I like to open it, and then I like to stand in front of it and look at what I'm going to eat. And then when I take the food out, I forget to close it.
Do you realize now that makes the baby sick? Any kind of bacterial stuff?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. See, this is good.
The reason why we have refrigerators is to keep the food fresh, so bacteria doesn't get to it. You can't have a pregnant woman having a bacteria thing.
I didn't know that. I just thought it was a refrigerator door, no big deal.
You think it's just to keep food cold?
Yeah.
People like colder lunch meat.
Truly, I did.
Nick, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Nick, we got you, bud?
Hello?
Yeah.
This is Rick. How you doing, Ron?
Good, man.
Hey, Dave?
Yes.
Don't go into the delivery room and they'll ruin it for you. You'll never want it again.
Never.
First of all, I disagree. And second of all, it's not an option anymore. You are in there. It used to be the man doesn't go in. Then there's some guys go in. Now, if you don't go in and be there the entire time, you're a Cossack. But what's even gotten better now is other people come in. Like, girlfriends come in, moms come in.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that liberal.
Yeah, it's gotten crazy.
I wouldn't want that. I mean, I would want to go in, yes.
But you don't want anybody else in there?
No, but I definitely want the view from, her head, and then I just see the sheet over her legs. I don't need the other
You need
view.
to be right down in there.
Yeah.
I don't need
You
that.
need to be just like you're catching.
You're going to be involved.
You're down, you're crouched, and you're waiting for the baby. No, they went, well, you cut the cord.
Oh, forget that.
You got to.
Why?
The symbolic nature of you're giving the baby the first breath. You're saying, welcome to this world. And you cut the cord. It's really a moving thing.
It is?
Yeah.
It just doesn't, it seems so weird. First
It
of
is
all,
weird.
I'd be afraid that I'd be injuring the both of them.
Well, don't go swinging a scalpel around like a maniac.
Wait till the baby's out to cut the cord.
I didn't. I couldn't.
Really?
Wait. Yeah, I got right in there early.
See, that's you. You get excited
I
about
do.
things.
You know what? I rush.
You
And
do?
then it's no
I've
fun.
told you.
Then it's no fun. I cut the cord at 6 months, but I have my own reasons.
Dangerous, though.
Well, in this case, everything worked out just fine.
Okay. All right.
So that's nice.
No. I'm not
So you're going to be
anywhere.
doing all that stuff.
No, I won't be. I'll be there doing the Lamaze breathing exercises.
You know you have to go to a class for that. You don't just get to say, I'm going to do Lamaze.
Oh, I thought we could get the books on tape.
You can't read a book?
I mean, what's the point of, why do I have to actually go in there and have someone instruct me on how to breathe? I think I could go, honey, go like this. I'm pretty sure I could master that. I know how to exhale.
Oh, you know who's offered to help, and I forgot. I should have brought her up to you a long time ago. F-Me. F-Me does all kinds of sonogram work. She's like a baby nurse.
Really?
Yeah. She knows everything there is to know about.
Oh,
everything.
That would be extremely helpful.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd love to talk to her about that shit.
Yeah.
I just want to, next time we do this sonogram thing, I believe it's January 14th, I want to make sure that this time I can see, what's going on with the baby.
Did you go in?
No, I didn't.
How come?
HTG's problem.
HTG's the real father.
She's been a wonderful parent. But January 14th, I am going, so Don Wicklin, I hope you can let me have that Monday off.
You think you're going to get any help out of Wiki? You're out of your mind. You've already had problems with him, right?
Correct.
Thanks, Wiki. Thanks for being such a great guy. Here's Rob. Rob, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dave. I think Ronnie B will back me up on this. You should have just got a puppy, man. Life is over as you know it.
No, it's not over. It's just 100% different. That's all.
Okay.
It's just everything has changed.
Look, I figure it like this. I really do like kids.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as I can still get, hammered like on a Saturday, but then the other 6 weeks I'm a good parent.
Other
I figure,
6 weeks.
I mean, the other 6 days of the week I'm a good parent, and I figure like,
So all this really comes down to for you now is drinking. That's your first thing.
Where's the baby? Where's the newborn going to be on Saturdays?
I'll sleep out.
Gymnastics?
No, I'll sleep on the couch.
Gymboree.
Oh, that's right.
The baby's going to Gymboree.
I'll sleep on the couch.
And you know what? You bring up that babysitter thing. Women hate to be away from the baby until a long, long time. Like, it takes years before the woman's like, yeah, let's go.
Really?
Yeah, no one likes to leave behind a little baby. You'd be surprised how freaked out you feel. Like, suddenly you look at your mother like she doesn't know how to take care of anything. You know what I mean? Seriously, it's a very weird thing that happens. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations, Dave. I was going to let you know when my wife had our baby that I was in the room holding her leg while the baby came out and saw the whole thing.
It's exciting.
It does change your life a little bit, but like Ronnie said, you like to cut the cord, and you were there for it. It's interesting.
It's interesting. I want it to sound bigger than that, bigger than life.
I will tell you this, and I won't go through the whole thing. It is unbelievably life-changing.
Okay, that's what I meant by big.
Yeah.
All right, that's what I'm looking for.
I will literally say it was the most spiritual moments of my whole life and changed everything about the way that I thought about the nature of man and God and everything involved.
Eye-opening.
I found it to be very humbling. Rather than be this, this is mine, I really immediately was able to figure out it has very little to do with you as an individual and more as, whatever this life thing is that we do. You know what I mean?
So you didn't take credit for, it was your sperm. I mean...
Yeah, I don't know how much credit you want to take for sperm, but if you want to, go ahead.
I do.
If that's something for you to feel proud of,
well,
go ahead and do that.
I'm just saying, I think I defied the odds.
In what way?
I think a lot of people didn't think that, my sperm could impregnate anybody.
Well, we said that it was more as a joke.
Oh.
Do you feel like a man now?
I do, though.
Well, hold on to it then. If that works for you, you go ahead and hold on to it. But to really be a man, it's to see what happens from this point on.
Well, that's true. You got to be a good father, I guess, to be the true man. It's not just about knocking them up. But I suppose I just heard that on Sally Jesse.
What do you have, a really old TV?
Should have said Maury.
Here's Matt. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie. I'm 3 months into a baby right now, and I just wanted to tell Dave I was drinking up to the point where my wife called me to say to go to the hospital. It was just the craziest experience. You're holding legs, like that guy said, and that day that we were up in Vegas and going to dinner and trying to drop the baby off at a daycare, and my wife just totally broke down, and that's the last time we tried to even give the kid away. It's always with the kid. Your life is, it's not over like these people say. It's just totally changed. It's the best
It's
thing
just
ever.
different. That's all.
Yeah, and Ronnie's the best advice, man. Ronnie, I gotta say, I listen to the show every day, and when you talk about your kids and that experience, it's totally true. So, Dave, I know you soak in everything Ronnie says. Listen up, man, because it's definitely life changing.
All right, thank you. I try to.
Thanks.
I try to soak in what Mr. B says.
Well, we'll see what happens.
What do you mean?
We'll see how you do.
What do you mean? I'm going to do fine. What is that? What do you mean?
I just
no, but you make me paranoid. You make me paranoid.
I just didn't want to put any extra pressure. A lot of this stuff is like your life is going to change or whatever. I don't want you to worry about it.
You make me paranoid all the time. The other day,
soak it in.
Yeah.
Can I say the other day when I said, Ron, I don't think I can go to the angel fuck party. And Ron goes, what did you say? Oh, he said, that's okay. You might not even be with us in 2008. Why tell me that?
Well, I thought these would be fun jokes.
No, they're not helpful. They make me
Okay,
paranoid.
I don't know then.
The way you just said, we'll see how you do. I'm nervous. I feel great. I feel ecstatic over this new thing, but I'm nervous. We'll see how I do. That's all. Getting nervous now.
Here's Vinny. Vinny, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, boys? How you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, Dave, just calling to say congratulations. I myself am going to be a new dad, too. I'm about 3 weeks after you. You say you're May, right?
Yeah, Vinny.
Yeah, I'm June. I got June 8th, so I'm kind of following you. You kind of got to teach me what's going on because you're a couple weeks ahead of me.
I will,
so
Vinny.
Listen in, man.
All right.
But important questions. You're going to be how you raising this kid? A Yankee fan or a Met fan? And you're going to let him play with your little toy candy dispensers?
I'm going to try to get him to be a Yankees fan, yeah. But you know what? She'll try and get him to be a Mets fan, so I think it's just going to be however he naturally, whatever he naturally goes to.
Braves?
He better not be a fucking Braves fan. I'm not going to allow him to support anybody
I don't
from
think any
Atlanta.
kid would, tell you the truth.
I know.
Even if you grew up in Atlanta, I don't think you're a Braves fan. Oscar, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, hey, I wanted to tell Dave congratulations. And hey, I was just wondering, are they going to eat the fetus or the placenta?
Placenta, you don't eat the fetus, but you do eat the placenta. Father does that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The what now? Eat the placenta?
Placenta, yeah.
What are you talking? What?
You eat the placenta after. That's something that the fathers do. I believe it's an ancient Indian thing.
No, that's not going to happen with me.
Sure you do. You scramble it up with some eggs. Fry it, scramble it up with eggs.
Is this a joke?
No.
You're eating the placenta.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what the placenta is, but I know it's connected to the baby and the woman.
Well, the baby doesn't use it anymore. The placenta is what the baby's kind of inside of there, and then that's what you have to push after the fact. The baby kind of breaks through that when the water breaks.
Uh-huh.
And then, and then after the placenta, comes, where you actually have to push that out. And then it's there for the father. And you eat it and pick up those minerals, and that connects you into the whole thing.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's an interesting thing.
I wouldn't sit there and eat it raw like an animal. You're not a dog.
You actually cook it with eggs?
Yeah, for just, like you would like a omelet type thing.
Can you then dip the placenta in ketchup? Because I only eat I only eat eggs with ketchup.
What are you, 4? Who puts ketchup on eggs? Fucking truckers and 4-year-olds.
Absolutely not. My father is 67. We all us McDonald's only eat our scrambled eggs with ketchup. That's it. An omelet with ketchup only. If I don't have ketchup, I will not order the eggs for breakfast, or I won't have my dad make me eggs for breakfast.
I do not want you fucking raising this kid like some alcoholic Irish fucking Mick that's eating ketchup on everything. Your eggs now taste like ketchup. They don't taste like eggs.
No, you can still
I was even thinking about this, too, though. How come, everybody will put, ketchup on French fries, right? Mm-hmm. You don't put them on mashed potatoes or a baked potato. Why are you fucking ruining the potato taste of a fucking with ketchup? Because all you taste is ketchup.
Yeah.
When you put ketchup on anything, you're eating ketchup. You don't taste anything that's with it.
Right. Well, French fries seem more like, a hand food, and hand foods go well with ketchup. Because ketchup is a nice dipping condiment.
All right, a donut's a hand food. You dip that in ketchup?
I think it's just an offshoot of being so associated with the hamburger. The hamburger gets ketchup on it. The ketchup is there.
So
it
all
ends
you're
up with
doing
the
is having
fries.
ketchup with everything.
Yeah, it just goes
it's
with
a
that
meal.
meal.
Of ketchup. All your food is ketchup holders, really.
When you have a burger and fries, yes.
So all you taste is ketchup. It's ridiculous when you think about
It's
it,
true.
right?
Yeah, but I think Fez has an excellent point, yeah. Like, for instance, if I just get some fries and I don't have a burger with them, I'll just put salt on them. I don't need
so
the
you
ketchup.
can taste the food.
Right, but when they're with a burger, I definitely need the ketchup. Ketchup is just such a wonderful topping. I don't see why you wouldn't use it as much as possible.
Well, you don't. You don't use it on its own. You don't have it with just fries. So you have the opportunity there. So you realize that when you're having your burger and fries, what you're really saying is I want some solids and ketchup. It doesn't matter what I'm eating. If I say, motherfucker, if I'm grilling a steak and I see a son of a bitch put ketchup on it, he's out of the fucking house. First I throw the food out, and then I throw him out. Get out, scumbag.
Well, what are your feelings about A1 sauce?
Get out. That's fucking ketchup with a little spice in it. I'm not fucking wasting. You know what? Here, put it on my shoe and eat that. But I'm not going to ruin a fucking perfectly good piece of meat for you. Here's Dan. Dan, you're on Fez.
Hey, guys, you're talking about the mashed potatoes and the french fries. Well, how about potato chips? No one ever dips potato chips, but it's the exact same thing with french fries.
It is true. Why don't you have potato chips and ketchup?
Well, actually, Wise just came out with ketchup-flavored potato chips.
Oh, I'm sure
That's
they're
not the same thing, though, is it?
No, I mean, it's not, but I will actually dip my potato chips. If I have a hamburger and then I have ketchup on the side, I'll dip my potato chips in the ketchup.
The chip is just not going to work. It's going to get too soggy with ketchup.
Not
a fry can hold up a little bit better.
I disagree.
Not if it's a good
I think
chip.
if fries become soggy, ketchup things. That's why you're forced to eat them quickly. I'm done. And why, again, it's not your choice. You're doing something that was forced on you as a child. Just like the French, they have mayo with their fries, right?
Yeah, ew.
And you're thinking, why? Only because someone did it to them when they were 2. They don't really want this. You would not do it for real flavor. You're only doing it because it was forced on you as a small child. Again, you're acting like you care about it, but then you're going, my dad does it, so I... You know what I mean? It probably was his grandfather's choice. And mainly because they had no real food. Whatever they had was tasting so bad, they had to put that on it.
We're a huge ketchup family. We put it on baked beans, and then my dad, whenever he would take us to Yankees game, would make us bologna and ketchup sandwiches.
You realize what scumbag fucking mix you are. Bologna and ketchup.
Yeah.
You don't see that as being a low-rent fucking mix food.
Dave's dad would just pour ketchup on each of their fingers
That's
as
fucking
snacks.
bum food.
It tastes awesome. Have you tried it? A nice Oscar
Why
Mayer
would
bologna
I?
and ketchup sandwich? Oh, my gosh.
Earl, this is why people don't want to fucking see the movies you're pushing. This is what their tastes are. Bologna, ketchup, and the fucking Yankees. Every hack thing there is.
Right.
Here's Chad, you're on Ron and Fez. We lost you? Chad?
Yo,
Yeah.
my favorite thing with ketchup is dip cheese curls in it.
Okay. Talk to you later, bro. Lewis, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, I just wanted to ask Dave, is he going to put the childbirth on Pop Talk? That would be great.
I doubt that, Lou. But, you'll get the photographs as soon as the baby comes out.
I can't wait. I literally can't wait. All right, I was told this. The pregnancy is already on Wikipedia.
Oh, all right.
I haven't been to Wikipedia in a while. I hope they're saying mean stuff about Earl still.
My Wikipedia page was erased.
At the same time as Al Dukes?
Dukes. So I wonder what. And at the same time, Earl's was lengthened. So don't have to put two and two together to realize Earl is just.
I think it's tasteless for you to write your own Wikipedia page.
I don't.
That's something that should happen.
Yeah, I check it, but I don't write it. Which is obvious because he's a drunken asshole. Like, come on. But you know what? I don't even know how to edit it.
At least you have a page.
Not anymore, Earl.
It's still gone?
What do you mean, me? I don't even know. It
Well,
wasn't
it
when
is.
you
It's
had
got
one.
the pregnancy on
All
it.
right. Well, my name is there. The last time I checked it, there was no, content on it.
Weird day today, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're finally saying this out loud.
I feel great, though.
Yeah.
I thank you guys for letting me get this off my chest. It was like Caroline and Barrel of Monkeys all around, and now I feel...
Carolyn and a Barrel of Monkeys. It wasn't more fun than a Barrel of Monkeys?
Caroling something off my chest. Whatever.
Caroling it.
Carrying. I can't say that word right now.
Why would you carry something off your chest?
No, because it's Christmas season and Christmas carolers are out.
Oh!
I keep getting that crossed with carrying.
Yeah.
I know the difference, thank you, but I just...
I think the same mistake would happen in the spring.
Hold on, some news just was brought into me. Groz, you're the worst runner I've ever seen. You run like you're running on a hot plate. Are your feet killing you?
No, I'm not very light on my feet.
You're
I'm just trying
far
to move,
too young to have that run. It's the run of an old lady.
You're not very light on the earth.
All right, here. By the way, terrible picture of you.
Yeah.
David, Eastside Dave McDonald is an associate producer. Ow, that's cruel. On the N-Air personality for the Ron and Fez show. Show can be heard on XM Satellite Radio. Blah, blah, blah. Dave married his fiancée, Casey Elon, at the Hard Rock Cafe in Times Square on Thursday, June 21st, 2007. Both hated and loved on the show. Dave is known for being the stuntman.
Really?
No. And wacky/dumb personality.
Oh, that's nice. Thanks. Dumb.
Dave and his
Thank
wife
you.
live in Brooklyn, New York, and are expecting their first child in May 2008, as announced on the December 11th, 2007 Ron and Fez show.
Great. I'm sure Matty Fridays wrote that. He's always about Dave is stupid.
Well, that is true.
I don't agree with that. I got 1,300 on my SATs. That fact seems to escape a lot of people.
And it took you 9 years to get out of college.
I took some time off. Had a little break, that's all.
What a weird day. What a strange day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a good day overall, I think.
Who'd have thought you'd be expecting before Opie? I really thought he was going to be on this.
I beat Mr. H. I look up to the man.
Yeah.
But this is one thing that the mentee beat the mentor.
That doesn't make sense. A mentee. I'm a mentee for him.
You mean manatee?
Earl, does this make you feel like you want to have a baby?
Oh, yeah.
A little black baby?
A little black baby with a little fro. But I'm close to 40 than I am to 30, so I got to get going on
You're
it.
closer to 50 than you are to 30.
How come his voice just became Cab Calloway when he said, I'm close to 40?
Howdy.
He goes, I'm close to 40.
I mean, already, Earl, by the time your kid got out of college, you'd be in your 60s. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Good thing you can cut out that college part.
No, I'm saying like Grambling.
Oh, okay. Right, yeah.
What's wrong with Grambling?
I like Grambling, but why does it have
Southern. You can go to Southern.
Where else are you going to go?
Why can't he go to, what, Yale or Harvard?
Yale. Right. Keep on dreaming.
Oh,
You'd be better off going to y'all. Here is Scott. Scott, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I just wanted to say congratulations to Dave and Kate from everybody at Whackbag, too, and that's in all sincerity. I called yesterday about the toxoplasmosis, the thing about, with cats and pregnant women should avoid them. I just was going to remind Dave to stay away from Fezzi's litter box.
That's true.
Fez, you should actually stay away from Casey in case you have that. I've been reading a lot more about this. Particularly scary. No cats around pregnant women or people who own cats.
See, I would have figured the cats, but she could catch it if I had it.
You do have it.
This parasite, she could get it from me?
You have it because you have a cat.
Well, maybe I didn't get, too near the feces or something.
No, everybody has it. It's airborne. So we can't risk the baby getting this.
Stay away.
Michael, you're on Ron and Fez.
Spy report. Hey, guys.
Spy
Alex
report.
Trebek just had a heart attack. I think it may be because he found out Dave was having a baby.
Are you serious about Alex Trebek?
Yeah, it's not like he's resting in good condition and said he'll be back in January to continue with Jeopardy, but he did have a heart attack.
Wow. All right, thanks. How does that make you feel, Fez?
I hate hearing that people had heart attacks because it makes me think I'm going to have one.
I just want you to live to see this baby.
Well, it's May of 2008. I should be fine on that. I should coast to that birth.
So you haven't talked to your doctor lately?
No, I go to the cardiologist today, actually.
Oh, he's got news for you.
What news?
You'll see from him.
How do you know about it?
You know I'm your ice.
Oh, that's right. In case of emergency.
Yeah.
It would be ice, wouldn't it?
What?
In case of emergency.
When did you ever put the of in anything like that?
Yes, that's why we're in the USOA.
You mongoloid.
I'm sure somewhere there's an O.
Dustin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, hey, this is the first time I'm ever going to speak. I'm a black guy, and this is the only time I will ever speak up for Earl. I graduated from Southern, and I'm going to Harvard. So, Earl, you and your nasty kids, when they grow up, can always have dreams and aspirations and shit.
What are you going to do at Harvard?
I'm going to graduate school of design for architecture.
Oh, I thought you were there to work somehow. I don't know whether it was like lawn crew or whatever. So you're going to be inside. You're going to be inside at Harvard.
Yes, I start in the fall.
Oh.
and a graduate of Southern University, which it kicks ass to hear you guys just even mention that name on the radio. You have no idea.
Well, we love it. We lived down in Florida for a while, so we love all those schools.
Yep.
All right, brother.
All right.
Peace out. You see that, Earl? Something you can believe in. This is like that movie when Mos Def came up with the hard stuff, but they wouldn't let him do it because he was black.
Something that the Lord had made.
That was a fucking great movie.
It was a great movie, but it was sad, though, because he made all these great innovations and never really got
He wasn't a doctor.
But isn't that even more? He wasn't certified, but he did it. He did perform the first open heart surgery.
He didn't perform it. He came up with that thing.
He came up with the technique.
He wasn't allowed to. Oh, by the way, the person doing your open heart surgery is not a doctor, but he's black. Go ahead. Will you win?
Please.
I feel like shoot me now.
It was a great film, and it was just, I thought it was incredibly sad in some parts.
It's just a movie, Earl.
It's a true story.
It is?
Yes.
Jar Jar Binks did the first open heart surgery.
Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, okay. Mos Def wasn't Jar Jar Binks?
It was not Jar Jar Binks.
One of those
Doesn't he
guys.
look just like the Jar Jar Binks guy?
Yeah, he does.
Last time I saw Mos Def, they were throwing him in the back of a fucking cop car right under Fifth Avenue. I'm not even lying to
He
you.
performed a slightly illegal concert on the street.
Yeah. And I just I'm seeing this guy getting chucked in the back of a cop car, and I'm saying to my chick, that's Mos Def.
God, does he get certification for anything? Concerts,
No.
heart surgery?
Nothing. Nothing.
We have to have paperwork.
Last time I saw Mos Def on HBO, he was on whatever that
Bill Maher?
Yeah, the Bill Maher, and just believing in every conspiracy that there was out there. Every fucking conspiracy in the world, and people were just like, "Oh, Mos Def, oh, Mos Defs, please stop." So many people writing in to say how happy they are for you, Dave.
I feel great for them.
Yeah, for them.
I feel great that they're on my side. I always got Mos Def and Omar Epps confused for some reason.
And Earl.
I know who Earl is.
And Akeem Olajuwon. Those four. I can't tell apart. Oh, and Randy Jackson.
We don't all look alike.
To us, you don't.
Akeem Olajuwon's 7 feet tall.
How tall are you?
5'10".
I had you down as a 7-footer. My mistake.
We call Olajuwon Tall Earl.
We're going to break here to try to catch up. Ketchup, get it?
Yeah.
I like it with eggs. Ron and Fez. Ron and Fez show. Big, exciting news. Our own East Side Dave going to have a baby. Come out and shake his hand and wish him the best. This is a Friday or Saturday night?
Saturday night.
This Saturday night in Brooklyn.
Studio B in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, at 259 Banker Street, the ronfez.net Christmas party. Everyone's going to be there. You don't have to be a member of ronfez.net, so come on. Studio B, Williamsburg, Brooklyn, 259 Banker Street, starting at 9 p.m.
Kind of a coming out party for you and Casey.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be. And we can't wait to see everybody because we missed the last party.
What people did you already tell before we made the announcement today?
Okay, before we made the thing, we told HTG.
Was she first?
She was probably first. Well, no, I think she was first, and then Casey told I think maybe Solera and Alki.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't tell anybody except for in this room, you guys, and then we told our parents on Sunday.
So really,
Or no, I told my parents on Sunday. She told her parents on Thanksgiving. But because we were in her place on Thanksgiving, and I didn't want to tell my parents over the phone, so I invited them up to our place for dinner.
How did her family deal with it?
Well, we took her dad out, and we got a few cocktails in him, and I also was having a few cocktails, and he took it pretty well. He started kind of tearing up and crying a little bit. At first, I wasn't sure if he was
This is his first grandchild?
Yeah.
That's got to be crazy.
Yep. And it's my mom's first grandchild too.
Even though you got 4 older brothers?
Yeah, 3 older brothers. All in their late 30s. But I beat them to the punch. So once again, I feel like a winner.
But again, I think if you get to your late 30s, you're Earl at that point. You haven't had kids. You're just not going to.
No, I mean they got married recently, but I still beat them all. So that's just like another feather in my cap that I can brag about.
Mm-hmm. Have you talked to them yet, the brothers?
I emailed them after I talked to my parents, and they just gave one line.
What?
Congrats. All 3.
Nice,
All 3.
classy.
Yeah, sometimes we're not the most, illustrated family. We just go right to it.
You don't draw anything.
Yeah. No,
You're very tattooed.
But just very simple. Congrats. So, hey, at least they replied back to my email.
Hey, we got a nice big basket of goodies sent here by Dr. Steve, and more importantly, Tacey, his lovely wife.
Oh.
Beautiful basket for Winter Carnival.
Thank you, Dr. Stephen Tacey.
Yeah. Earl, I want you to go in that basket and take at least one thing for yourself. Too bad there's not ginger ale, but I believe there is crackers.
Well, I love crackers.
Yes, we know that.
Hopefully there's some red meat in that basket.
And I understand this. I am legend, the last man alive, Earl Douglas.
Now, Will Smith, he was doing his handprints in cement at Grauman's Chinese Theater.
Can we get past that by now? Can we stop doing the stupid handprint? Fucking Roy Rogers did that.
And Tom Cruise showed up for the ceremony, and then he was being interviewed afterwards, and he told a reporter that him and Will Smith they share the same level of reality. So I'm not even sure what that means.
They're both insane.
He meant celebrity. We're both very rich.
Oh.
We have hot wives and we have big major movies.
You know, the odd thing was Will Smith said, I had no idea Tom Cruise was coming here. I had no idea he was going to show up.
Well, Tom Cruise is funny. He's like, he knows if someone else has heat, he'll go stand next to him. You know what I mean? It's like, it kind of keeps the heat on him.
That's why Tom Cruise is someone that I am always suspicious of. Even the more he tries to act normal.
Is it because of Scientology?
I don't know, because I don't feel that way about other Scientologists. I feel this way
What
about
L. Ron Hubbard? You're not, you never were suspicious of him at all?
He was always showing up at Grauman's. But Tom Cruise, it's like he tried to explain how good of friends that him and Will Smith are, and how Will is so much fun, and Will always makes them laugh. And the way he was overemphasizing it, it's like he was trying to get us to buy the fact that Will Smith is his friend. It didn't seem real. So the more normal things he tries to do, the weirder he seems, the more set up it seems.
But if you were like a major motion picture star, right?
Right.
Don't you think there would be only a couple guys that you could identify with?
Oh,
like normally, like we can get along with radio guys because not everybody knows what it's like to do a show every day. So you don't even have to know the guy, and you meet him, and you're kind of like, yeah, we have the same problems, and we've had the same thing. So I can understand that, if you were like Bruce Willis, there's only so many guys that you could say, he knows exactly what I'm going through. He knows what it's like to open a movie and then have to go to China to promote it and, Europe or whatever. I mean, they all kind of do the same gig, whose ever turn it tends out to be.
Well, they probably are friends, but it's just the way Tom Cruise just has to sell it over and over again. You just got to be suspicious of his motives.
I think people are just too suspicious, though, right now of Tom Cruise.
We can't go on together with suspicious minds.
Yes, Mr. Presley put it. But no one's allowing the guy to do anything anymore. If he just shows enthusiasm, everyone's like, look at Tom Cruise freak out.
It looks like fake enthusiasm. It looks like I'm playing the part of an enthusiastic guy here.
Eric, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, you buddies. Will Smith was one guy who came out and defended Tom Cruise, saying that his Scientology beliefs were 98% the same as in the Bible.
Yeah, they're all crazy. One one is just as crazy as the next. Whether God is an alien or a zombie doesn't really matter. What's your big Giants football story, Dave?
Giants football story?
Yeah. Last Sunday.
Oh, okay. So, well, it's not that big of a story, but
Seems like it's a big story.
It's not that big of a story. When we told my parents, my mom's fainting on the ground, Casey's throwing water on her, hugging her and fanning her at the same time, and both me and my dad were doing that. You know, we're sitting halfway on the couch, looking around them so that we could still see the screen of the Giants game. and when both my mom and my wife caught us doing that, they're like, "You scumbags!"
But the game is on.
It was a big game, Ron. It was a big game.
And a close game.
Yeah.
You're lucky to come out of that with a win.
Exactly. So
bad as you guys were playing.
Yeah. So look, I had known about the news.
Right.
So I felt like I wasn't being shocked. So why can't I peer around the corner?
All right. Now the remote control story.
The remote control story. The remote control story escapes me. I don't know what that is.
Here's Rob. Rob, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Fez. Hey, wanted to know, is it racist if Arthur Blank says that Michael Vick can come back to the thousands if he doesn't eat too much fried chicken and french fries in jail?
I don't know this comment. Do you know anything about it?
It was said on Monday Night Football yesterday.
All right, do you have it?
Yes, we do.
Tackle first down. I want to just pick up on something. I believe, if I read your statement correctly, today you did not rule out the possibility that Michael Vick could come back here. I think that surprised a lot of people.
Well, you know, having just turned 65 in September, I realize the word never is a very strong word. You know, there's a lot of roadblocks to Michael coming back and even playing in the National Football League, Tony. Let's assume he's out for 3 seasons, 7, 8, and 9. If he doesn't watch himself, you need a lot of fried chicken and fries, and in prison come out at 250 pounds. He's not going to.
I don't think that is racist. He just mentioned food.
That's what the guys like, too.
But what if he would have said spaghetti and meatballs? Is that better? Earl, why are you making a face?
But he specified fried chicken,
So
and
what?
that guy
Are
is
you-
a black guy.
Why are you embarrassed about fucking soul food?
I'm not embarrassed of soul food, but everyone just assumes that we just eat it by the barrel full.
But everyone assumes that fucking Polish people eat sausage. Everyone assumes that Italian people eat fucking pasta. They're not ashamed of their native fucking foods. Why are you ashamed? Soul food is fantastic.
It absolutely is fantastic. But
Then
it's
why do you get embarrassed when people bring it up?
It's used negatively. It's used
By who?
Like most racists will use that as like they're just sitting eating fried chicken and watermelon. That's the comments the stupid comments that'll come out. He could have said steak. He could have said.
He's not going to get that in prison.
He could have said
First
pizza.
of all,
he could have said
he
anything.
lives in the South, right?
Yes.
What do people eat in the South?
Lots of fried food.
So if he would have said that about a fucking white guy, if he doesn't eat too much fried chicken, you wouldn't have been upset, right?
No, I wouldn't have been upset because obviously it's part of the southern culture. But a black guy, they have to specify fried chicken. He went out his way to say fried chicken.
But why is that a negative thing? Fried chicken is fucking delicious.
Yeah, and it's we said it's no different than saying an Irish guy likes Guinness. And when you watch like a Boys in the Hood, you know, John Singleton throws it in our faces that how much black people, you know, love fried chicken, and good for
First
them.
of all, everyone loves fried chicken.
Fried chicken's delicious.
But it is a native Southern cuisine, and black people should be taking advantage of that and opening up fucking stupid chain restaurants.
The connotation is always negative. I mean,
How is it negative?
From usually when white guys mention fried chicken and black guys, it's always in a negative context.
I think you get your feelings hurt too easy.
I don't think it's getting your feelings hurt at all. It's like we're almost a decade into the first.
Motherfucker is a dog killer, and all you're coming up with is that the guy said fried chicken. I just think fried chicken is a food, and you should not fucking get your feelings hurt about your ethnic foods. You should support it, push it, and be happy with it.
You don't take a dig at a guy who's already in jail, lost a ton of money.
He offered him a job.
You fucking drowned animals.
Here's Donnie. Donnie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yo, buddy. Earl, you're being a racist, buddy. Your racism is showing. Walk into any KFC, any Bojangles, 95% of the customers in there will be black. The only reason that we associate fried chicken with black people is because many, in fact, the majority of black people do love some fried chicken, as do I.
And me. I'll never fucking turn down fried chicken.
I wish I had some now.
I like pig's feet. I like fried chicken and all the french fries you can give me. All the french fries you can give me. But, Earl, that should be a positive thing. Nobody else is ashamed of their ethnic food and their own appetite. They promote it. Italian people will go out and sell their fucking pastas to other people.
And again, it's who said it. So the white owner of the Atlanta Falcons making a very negative and racist comment. He's like, why do you have to point out fried chicken? You could have mentioned any other fattening food.
That's the same guy that pushed Michael Vick's wheelchair around every weekend when his leg was broken.
Yeah, he was pushing him around.
Once again, the white man pushing the black when he's down.
He was pushing him in a good way, though.
T, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, how's it going, buddies? Congratulations, East Side. We'll be sending you a little Brett Favre jersey. Earl, these words are only powerful and negative because you fucking make them that way. You know?
It is true,
You're
Earl.
yourself into negativity. It's bullshit. I'm sick of hearing people fucking whine. Come on, grow up.
No, but how about Arthur Blank growing up and not saying a racist statement?
How
on
is
national
it racist
on national television?
to say, I'm going to give the guy some a job again, even though he's a fucking dog killer, as long as he doesn't put it on weight, sitting around in jail, eating fried chicken and french fries.
But that's the thing. All he has to say is, you know what? As long as he doesn't put on weight, as long as he doesn't get out of shape, that's all he had to say. But you have to specify a certain food that is associated with
What if Michael Vick is known for eating fried chicken every day? What if that's just his thing, and Arthur knows that?
Even so, you don't say.
You still can't say what you've been eating every day. We call you soda and crackers. Not because you're black, but because you eat them constantly. You're eating ginger ale and crackers. I never joked to you about fried chicken because you fucking think it's racist food and you won't eat it. I'll eat it over top of you. Here's Connie. Connie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, hi, guys. I was just saying, you know, Earl, do you think that maybe he just mentioned it because fried chicken happens to be an unhealthy food that will put weight on you? He also said french fries.
Yeah, but, you know, the fried chicken comment is the one that really jumped out at me. It jumps out because, again, black guy, and this is a white guy saying it.
But what do you know if he's known for eating fried chicken all the time?
Honestly, I don't know.
If you did know, would you apologize? If, like, no matter where you went, and they're like, I'll have a steak, I'll have spaghetti. Mike, what do you have? Fried chicken. Again? You eat fried chicken. Would you then be embarrassed?
That would be embarrassing.
Yeah. Because I'm telling you, have you been to Atlanta?
No, I haven't.
Everybody's eating fried chicken all the time. They're either eating that or barbecue. What if he said barbecue? Would your feelings be hurt again? Because you think of that as black? Here's Dave. Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies, how you doing?
Yeah.
Earl, you need to wise up. If you listen to the clip, he said fried chicken and french fries. He's just making an example out of it. It's
he doesn't want any examples. What if he would have said this? I don't want him getting fat the way white guys do. Would you have been okay with that?
I would have been fine with that, but it wouldn't have been specific, as, you know, he has to specify that food.
Dan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Earl, if he was trying to be racist, he would have said fried chicken and watermelon.
See? Exactly.
Do you like watermelon?
Yes, I do.
So do I. And I don't even know, motherfucker, that don't eat fried chicken and watermelon. I would be suspect like it was Tom Cruise. I would be suspect like it was the way Fez looks at Tom Cruise.
And in jail, they make a lot of fried foods. And so...
Do they?
Yes.
I never got any fried chicken.
I saw it on Lockdown on MSNBC.
Right,
and the thing
I
is...
think that's bologna sandwiches again.
Oh, boy. And the thing is, you know, it would be stupid for the guy to say a fried hamburger, Earl. Or
when you say, as long as he doesn't put on weight.
A fried pizza.
That's all he has
the
to say.
only thing that's really fried is
why,
chicken.
Why do you get to fucking decide what everybody else gets to say? Here in the land of the free, why do you want to... Now, he's not dropping the M-bomb. He's just saying fried chicken.
He's not dropping the M-bomb, but he's making... in a way, in a very subtle way, he's kind of dropping his own version of the M-bomb. It's a racist statement.
God.
Totally racist statement.
It's the soft bigotry President Bush always talked about.
Is that true?
Is that what you're saying, Earl?
No, I'm saying President Bush says that.
Oh, he says that when we hold black students to lower standards, that's bigotry. He calls
I just think it's kindness.
He calls it soft bigotry.
Yeah, he's only worried about the kind of bigotry that costs white people money.
Yeah.
That's the only bigotry that bothers him. Hey, wait a minute. That's bigotry. I hadn't heard that, Fez. That's why I had you clarify.
Yeah.
Here is Mike. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Earl, I just want to know, are we going to be able to say the FC word after today? See ya.
He said he was eating the FC. What if he would have said baked chicken and noodles?
But that would have been. But to specifically point out fried chicken.
Yes,
you might as well.
You have said the same statement over and over. I'm willing to say this. I guarantee you, a black person did not invent fried chicken.
I would probably beg to differ, but
we'll come up with it then. I think that they were frying chicken long before slavery in this world.
Well, the story I've always heard is why blacks loved chicken was like that was the only real delicacy they could have.
Delicacy?
Because, I mean, that's why, again, this is stories that you heard, like that's why they loved pork so much, was that was the best animal they can get a hold of when they were slaves.
There was only one better. Steak is the only thing you're going to get better than pork and chicken. So what's your point, Earl?
I mean, and that's
slave food.
That is.
What about fried shrimp?
I don't know about fried shrimp. I've never had fried shrimp in my life.
All you got to do is fucking head to any of those places, and they all have fried shrimp.
Ronnie, looking this up, fried chicken is an old Scottish tradition.
Thank you.
The Scots did it first.
Right.
Now I got something
Scots
to be proud of.
crying. Fez is a Scot. You can tell by how fucking much he hangs on to that wallet of his.
All right. Now that gets me.
No, I just mean you for yourself.
Oh.
Not even your people. You're cheap even for a Scotsman.
Roddy Piper is demanding an apology today from Arthur Blank.
Hot Rod?
Yep.
The man with two faces?
I thought he was from Ontario.
Yeah, but remember he used to wear the kilt? And,
Yeah, but
he was billed as Glasgow.
He's as Scottish as I'm Irish.
What's that, Fez?
He was billed from Glasgow, Scotland.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true.
Ewan McGregor is from Glasgow, baby.
Fine, and The Undertaker's not from Death Valley. Fine.
Brett, you're on Ron and Fez.
How y'all doing, fellas? I'm a black man, and I don't find it so much offensive what Arthur Blank does say, but I do see what Earl's saying. And you don't know it unless you're a black person. You be equated with certain things. They think that black people steal. So when they equate stealing with black people, or they think, watermelon or fried chicken, you don't know it unless you...
But you know what we say with Italian people? Oh, you're eating spaghetti with every meal. Oh, you like your meatballs. Because they do. That's your... This is not saying like it's a genetic thing. It's saying your ethnic customs that you grew up with.
Yeah, but sir, you never heard of an Italian being called a bad thing about eating a bowl of spaghetti, have you?
Yes!
Black people, I have never, not so much.
We used to call them spaghetti ends in my neighborhood. That was the only way we could make them cry.
But, sir, there's a lot of other people out here, and I mean, fried chicken, when you say about a black person, is kind of bad. I don't think what he said was bad, but I do see what Earl is saying, though.
All right. Black people understand you. They're ashamed of the best fucking food.
I'm not ashamed of it.
It seems like you're ashamed of it.
We like other things besides fried chicken. We make other things besides
like
fried chicken. Dumplings.
Yes, side dishes for fried chicken. You're very well known for the fried chicken side dishes.
It doesn't make sense, though, when black artists will brag about it, like Run DMC brags about it.
Gotta give me some chicken and waffles. Loves it. Yet now Earl's acting upset. Be proud of your stuff, Earl. Homestar, what do you think?
That's the end of my show. Donk.
Congratulations, Casey.
Washington. Fez Watley, The Ron and Fez Show. XM 202.